Cardlines people, how are you? Welcome into Cardlines Breaks on a Wednesday afternoon. I'm James with Cardlines. Excited to be with you guys today. We got 3 baseball breaks coming up. We're going to do a couple live auctions before we get going and just see what's going on today. So, see a number of you already jumping in a little bit. Feel free to join into the chat. We've got Max doing the clickety-clacking on the moderating. So, feel free to say hi to Max and um, thank him for his work back there, sorting through all the cards. Want to show you guys our schedule because we're jumping on about 50. We're trying to jump on a little bit early so that we start our breaks close to on time because we have been doing a lot of live stuff and enjoying that. So here's our schedule right now. We've got 2 of our Topps All-Star Game mega boxes. So you can sort of see it behind the schedule there. 2 of those, we're looking to go off at about 11:45 on that. Then about 12:35, we've got 2 celebration megas. So we're going Topps heavy today. And then I'm super excited about doing Topps Finest. So we've got 4 megas of Topps Finest. I think Topps Finest are super cool cards. One of my favorite. I have a PSA 10 Jackson Churio rookie, the rare variety from Topps Finest. That's one of my favorite slabs that I've got. One of my favorite collectibles I've got. So I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to get into the Topps Finest when we get there. So that's our schedule. That's what we're going to be hitting. Again, we'll be running through our team list coming up here in just a little bit. Thanking you guys for buying in. Thank you for being a part of the chat. If you're here, say hello again. Say hi to Max back on the mod. Let me know what you're up to on a Wednesday. Let me know if you're watching World Cup games, these semifinals. Yesterday's Spain-France semifinal I thought was great. I enjoyed that. I thought it was good. If you watched the All-Star game last night, first time in a lot of years that there's been a shutout. National League could not produce a whole lot offensively. I'm a Brewer fan, so maybe I'm gonna be all salty and be like, hey, maybe you should have brought Bryce Terang to the All-Star game. Maybe Jackson Churio to the All-Star game. But the pitching is always so good. So All-Star game, if you watch the Home Run Derby, I don't know. I'm still trying to find out if anybody watched the Home Run Derby and saw Junior Caminero had some kid rob a home run during the Home Run Derby. Like he literally caught it at the wall and it probably would have gone over. I don't know if he got credit for that home run or not. But so again, you can join in the chat. Let us know if there's anything that you got going on that. So we are going to do a couple live auctions before we get in, and we're actually going to mix it up a little bit. We got a fair amount of soccer in honor of the World Cup semifinals going on yesterday and today. Excuse me. What we're going to start with are these Haunted Hoops packs. All right, so these are the Panini Haunted Hoops. These are cards where you're looking to get the parallels, looking to get those green parallels that come with them. We're on a little Wemby hunt trying to get into these, see what you can find in there. But these are the Haunted Hoops that are available. We're going to do 4 of these at one time. So, and again, these are 23, 24 Haunted Hoops. So if anybody's interested, I'm going to run these 4 of these Haunted Hoops, and we can rip them or we can ship them at $5. So if anybody's interested, that's on eBay. So anybody that's in the YouTube chat, if you are interested, you have to jump onto eBay. But $5, 4 packs of Haunted Hoops. That's $1.25 a pack to look for some Wemby. See what's in there. I'm going to run those one more time just to see if anybody's interested. 4 packs of Haunted Hoops, $5. We can rip them, we can ship them. Kind of your call where you want to go on that. Happy to do either one if you're interested in buying. Okay. All right. The other thing and we've got actually 3 options for our live buys. So this is a Topps Chrome MLS Blaster. All right, and one of the things that we're offering here is I'll open. I haven't currently opened it yet, but I will open it if somebody's interested. We're doing 2 packs of this for $5. So you get 2 packs. There's 7 packs in here. There's 4 cards in a pack, so 2 packs will get you 8. You can get Messi in there. You can get a lot of MLS players that played in the World Cup. A few that are still playing in the World Cup. Again, Messi playing today. I opened a pack of these the other day and got a nice Zlatan Ibrahimovic out of one of them. So 2 packs of MLS Soccer. Again, we'd open these up, and then we can rip them or ship them. You get to pick which ones. I'd pile them up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you pick. So I'll go one more time on that if anybody's interested. I did see an MLS ad for the first time watching the World Cup game yesterday, and I was like, why haven't they been running more ads? Like MLS should be selling itself right now. So, okay. No takers on that one. Again, we can come back around to those also. And then our final option that we've got for a live buy today is these Cardline Soccer mystery packs. So one of the things Card Lines has put together are these repack setups where you get 15 cards. You're guaranteed to get something nice out of here: an auto, a relic, a numbered card, maybe a couple numbered cards. I think I opened one of these the other day, and there was a number of numbered cards that were in there. So you've got an option. You can rip, you can ship on these. These are $6 again on Cardline. Some of the sites that Cardline sells on, on Cardline shops, you can go and you can find these. So if you ever run into Cardlines, you run into these mystery packs. They're a great buy. I mean, it's, you pay how much for we're doing $6 by the way on this if you're interested. We will combine shipping too. So if you're in the breaks, we'll refund your shipping. You'll have to pay it up front, but we'll refund shipping. Once you buy more than one item, we combine that shipping. So $6, and again, people have commented it's better than a retail pack, right? You're not getting the base cards. You're getting parallels. You're getting names. You're getting people you're getting rookies. You're not getting, I'm a Brewer fan, but you're not getting the Jake Bauers base card in there for that. So one more time, I'll run this if anybody's interested. $6 on there, and then maybe we'll go back to Haunted Hoops, see if anybody wants to get in on that. If anybody's in the chat and you've got interest in any of the 3 items that I showed you, let me know. I can certainly switch up any order. I can run them in different orders. So if you are interested in that, you can let me know. Again, 4 of the Haunted Hoops packs. If you're interested, going on a little Wemby chase, $1.25. So that's 12 cards you're going to get out of there. Looking for those parallels that come out of that too. So if you're interested at all in those, you can certainly jump in on that. All right. One more time, and again, we'll run through these live items just a little bit, and then we'll get our team list going and get going with our breaks very shortly here. So if anybody's in here for the All-Star Game break, that will be coming up in just a second. So if anybody's on the YouTube side of things, nobody said hello there yet, but if you're down on the YouTube side, you can always jump into eBay. Max has put a link in there to go to our eBay Live, and then you can be set up as a seller if you're interested. So again, the next thing, just so we're clear, you're not paying $5 for the whole blaster. It's $5 for 2 of the packs. So I just haven't opened it yet. $5 for 2 of the packs. So if anybody's looking at it going, ooh, $5 for a whole blaster, it's $5 for 2 of the packs that'll come out of this. You get to pick the packs. There's 7 of them in there. I'll pile them up. You tell me what numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me 2 of those numbers, and then I can rip them. I can ship them. Completely up to you on that. All right, no takers there. We'll roll down here one more time and give you guys a chance at a soccer mystery pack. Again, $6 if anybody's interested. Soccer mystery pack. We don't have any singles or slabs today. If anybody's in the chat and you're interested, like, hey, I would like to see some slabs at some point, we can try to bring those back. We had a bunch of slabs the other day. I'm actually going to a card show this weekend that Card Lines is one of the sponsors of. A lot of those slabs are going with me there, and we'll see how we do and see what people are interested in. But we did have a number of lower end slabs. We had a couple Jordan sticker slabs that were kind of cool, so those were out there. All right, before we get into our actual first break, I do want to show you guys, this is what we're going to use for giveaways today. Here at Card Lines, we always like to give something away out of appreciation for, first of all, the people that are in as buyers. So if you went on eBay, you bought your spot, you're here, we want to give you the chance to win. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up this box of Prospect Edition, 2025 Prospect Edition. We know there's an autograph in here, at least one on average, but there should be an autograph. Sometimes you get panini'd, but not too often. And so what we're going to do is take 3 of the packs that are in here. So there's 6 packs. So half of this box is going to go to our buyers. We're going to run a leprechaun race at the end. 3 of our buyers, or 3 spots, will get a pack of Prospect Edition, which kind of cool cards. I'm into prospects. Like I think it's fun collecting those. So we'll do that, and then we'll have a pack or 2 for our hit counter, depending on how much engagement we get with the hit counter as well. We'll give a pack or 2 away for our hit counter as well. So nice little giveaway there to get free packs of cards. And again, we appreciate you guys, and so we want to show that appreciation from that standpoint. So all right, we are going to get into our All-Star Game break. Let me get our team list up there, and then we'll talk hit counter coming up here, and I'll explain where that's from. So before I start, well, actually, I'm going to start opening the first box here. As we start opening this first box, I want to say thank you to Chip J with the Diamondbacks, John E with the Braves, Zach K with the Orioles, Susan K with the Red Sox, Chip J with the Cubs, Alexander S. with the White Sox, Robert P. with the Reds. Guardians are Michael L. Rockies are Chip J. Get the packs out of here. And we know we're going to get some of those All-Star Game parallels. That's part of the fun of the All-Star Game Mega. There's empty box 1. The second box will open up later on. So we know we're going to get All-Star Game parallels. We're hoping to hit some numbered cards, obviously an auto, relic, like all those things that we're trying to do as we're opening any of the Topps products. So again, Rockies were Chip J. Tigers are going to be John S. Astros are Robert F. Royals are Lloyd S. Jose M. with the Los Angeles Angels. Dodgers are Adrian C. JWJ's got the Marlins and then the Twins. And then Jose M. has got the Brewers. Which I believe I've seen Jose M. with the Brewers a number of times. So thanks for doing that, Jose. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're a fan too, but maybe just a collector. Brewers are not a bad team to have. Some of the stuff you can get out of here. Adrian C. with the Mets. Alexander S. with the Yankees. The A's are Rich H. The Phillies are Nick H. Chuck L's the Pirates, Nick H. the Padres, Brandon M. with the Giants, Chip J. with the Mariners, Michael L. with the Cardinals. The Rays are James D. The Texas Rangers are James P. Brandon M. with the Blue Jays, and Adrian C. with the Nationals. So, again, thank you guys for buying our spots once again. And this has happened most of the time. Ooh, there's something shiny that's in that one. Going to be excited when we get down there. There's a nice looking shiny card in there for somebody. But most of the time, our spots are full. We don't spend a whole lot of time at the beginning of the breaks selling unpurchased spots because you guys are active on eBay, and so we appreciate you guys for doing that. So we're going to go through, and what we're going to do is we're going to open this first box, and you guys are going to make some predictions on our hit counter. So let me get that up there. So team list, again, thanks everybody. Here's our hit counter. So the hit counter, I decided today to go with all the American League teams that I've been to their stadium at some point. For example, I was at the Angels stadium when I was much younger, and I don't believe it's the same stadium anymore. I think they've changed. But I was at an Angels game, and so I included them on the list. So I've been to the Rays Stadium, which the Trop is one of the worst stadiums I've ever gone to in my life. I hope it holds a near and dear spot in some people's hearts, and it certainly went through a lot with the hurricane. But man, as a sporting venue, as a venue to be at, I was not overly impressed. But I was at a Rays game. I've been at an Angels game, been to a Royals game, and I really like Kauffman. Got the fountains in the background, everything. It's a cool place. Then I've been to a Mariners game, and that's a cool park too. They have the Ichi roll, which is sushi that you can get at the game. Garlic fries are a big thing there, and they're tasty, but man, does your breath stink for a substantial period of time after that. So those are on the hit counter. So here's how this works. You make a prediction on which one of those teams is going to have the most cards in this break. So between our two boxes. The nice thing is that we're going to go through an entire box, and you're going to get to see where we're at, and you can adjust your pick. So you're not locked in. You will be locked in once we get past that first round, all right, or that first box. So the first box, you can just kind of see how it plays out. It's fun to make a guess ahead of time, so you can feel free to jump in. And you're also going to guess what the total number is going to be. So where the 0 is at, every time we get a card from one of these teams, it's going to go up. And the total number between all 4 spots is going to be your guess for the total. So again, make your guesses: Rays, Angels, Royals, or Mariners. Again, American League teams that I've been at their stadiums. I'd love to say I've been at more. I've never been to a White Sox game, even though I'm not that far away from Chicago, living here in the Milwaukee area. But I've never been to a White Sox game. I've never been to a Cubs game, actually, either. At the Brewers Stadium, I've never been to Wrigley, which is kind of crazy. But you're making a guess at which team's going to have the most and then what the total is. So we'll bring the hit counter up back after the first box as well. But we've hit 11:45. I'm going to grab a quick drink of my soda. And we're going to go ahead and get announcing cards right at 11:45, right on time here. So I do want to let you know, if you're watching, that any of the cards, like rookies, inserts, a lot of those are going to get sleeved and taken care of off screen. I try to keep it moving, so I'm not sleeving and top loading everything. But they will get, like, again, rookies, inserts will get sleeved off screen. All right, first card, Jesus Sanchez for the Blue Jays. J.P. Crawford for the Mariners. So the Mariners get a hit on the hit counter. So we go up and 1. There we go. Rookie Nick Rackett for the Cardinals. Zach Cole on the rookie for the Astros. Slade Ciccone with the Guardians. Brian Van Bell with the Rays. So the Rays on a rookie card, they're going to go up to 1. So just like that, the hit counter's already at 2. Corbin Burns with the D-backs. Robleski with the Dodgers. Nimmo with the Rangers. There's a Tampa Bay Rays team card. Tampa Bay Rays team card is going to get the Rays up to 2. Alec Thomas with the D-backs. There's our first of the All-Star inserts. You can see that pattern on there, that All-Star. That is the difference. Again, the back of the card is basically the same, but those are the kind of the things that are different with the All-Star Game Mega. You don't get these in any of the other Megas. So Chris Bryant for the Rockies. So it's going to be Chip J is going to get the first All-Star insert on that. Got Johnny Bench with the glove work for the Reds. So if we did National League teams, I've been to the Red Stadium a couple different times. I really like Great American Ballpark. But that one's going to Cincinnati. Congratulations, Roberto. We got a Jackson Merrill on the Stars of the MLB for the Padres. So that one's going to go to Nick H. Jose Ramirez with the Titans of the Game for the Guardians, going to Michael L. And again, these inserts will get taken care of off screen. The Throwback All-Star Game. I like those cards. I think these are cool looking. That's for the Mets. So congratulations, Adrian. I got some upside down cards on me. We got the Marlins team card. Hyun Kim with the Dodgers. Brandon Lowe with the Pirates. Amai, rookie card with the Astros. That's a nice one. Stevenson with the Angels. So the Angels are going to go up to 1. Got a nice rookie card there. There's a Trey Savage. There's a whole batch of solid rookie pitchers that are in here. So Trey Savage going to Toronto. Brandon, congrats on that. I know it's a base, but it's still a Trey Savage, a solid card. Tanner Gordon with the Rockies. Mike Burrows with the Astros. Jake Mangum with the Pirates. Matos with the Giants. All smiles for the Reds. Chris Sale with the Braves. Eric Wagaman. Again, Twins. I have not been to Target Field, although I'd like to. Been to Minneapolis a number of times. That's something I should do sometime soon. Probably take my kids up and go to a game. Maybe a Brewer game when they're up there. It'd be great. Denzel Clark with the A's. I've been to the Tropicana in Las Vegas where the A's new stadium is going in, but I don't think that one counts. Kevin Alcantara on the Future Stars for the Cubs. So that one is going out to Chip J. Brian Rocchio with Cleveland. Ranger Suarez with the Red Sox. Hobie Milner with the Cubs. A second Hobie Milner. That must be the next pack. That's strange. Pete Alonso with the Orioles. Interesting to see Alonso, the polar bear, in an Orioles uniform. Cutter Crawford with the Red Sox. Austin Martin with the Twins. Andres Jimenez with the Blue Jays. There's a Corbin Burns, former Milwaukee Brewer, All-Star Game insert for the Diamondbacks. That's Chip J. Chip's gotten 2 All-Star Game inserts already. There's a nice Paul Skeens on the throwback. That's a nice one right there. That one's going to Pittsburgh. Chuck L. Congrats on a Skeens throwback card. So, again, cool when you get stuff that's it's not the base. And, again, all these throwbacks from these different series, I love them because, again, that's the time period when I collected. So, followed up with a nice rookie Cam Schlittler on the Stars of the MLB. It's a good one going to the Yankees, Alexander S. And then another really solid rookie right here, Chase Burns on the Titans card going to the Reds. So that one is Roberto. Nice one, Chase Burns. Chase Burns has been really good in this first half here. All right, Mariners team card. So we're going to put another one up there for the Mariners. So we haven't seen a Royal yet. Severino with the A's, Sheehan with the Dodgers, Diaz with the Rays. So the Rays go up to 3. Simpson rookie card with the Marlins. Lubob with the Mets. Jason Dominguez with the Yankees. Logan Henderson on the Future Stars for the Brewers. They're hoping he's going to get healthy soon. Joey Cantillo with the Guardians. Nick York with Pittsburgh. Trevor Story with the Red Sox. Simeon Woods Richardson with the Twins. Andres Chaparro with the Nationals. Moving right along here. Nick Allen with the Astros. Connor Norby with the Marlins. There's another Ray. Joe Boyle with the Rays. So the Ray, and there's a Royal. So I'm just going to take care of both of those right now. Rays are going to go up to 4. Royals are going to go to 1. If you're in and if you're watching it all, let me know what you're doing for lunch. Unless you're West Coast, probably a little early for lunch. But what's your plan for lunch today? What are you gonna enjoy? Andres Palante with the Cardinals, Valdez with the Tigers, Hunter Green with the Reds, Nola with the Phillies, Bryce Johnson with the Padres, Alan Rangel with the Phillies, just hosted the All-Star game last night. There's an insert All-Star game team card for the Giants. That's going to be Brandon M. We've got a Belting Bros for the Mariners on the Chrome. It's a nice looking card. So that one's going out to Seattle. That's Chip J. Chip J with some spots doing some work here. So the Mariners go to 3. Brooks Robinson on the glove work. I like those glove work cards. I think that's a cool looking card. So let's go to Baltimore. Zach K. Congrats. Alex Freeland on the Stars of the MLB. Rookie card. That one's going out to the Dodgers. Adrian. Bubba Chandler. And the nice Titans rookie card going out to Pittsburgh. Chuck L. Joe DiMaggio on the throwback card for the Yankees. I think that's a cool, cool card. I almost put on the hit counter, I almost put like Hall of Famers or old schoolers, but I opted not to. So Alexander S. with the Joe DiMaggio. Another All-Star game insert. Nice one for Houston. Craig Biggio. Speaking about good old timers, that's Robert F. Very cool card. Just a whole bunch of stuff in a row here. Here we've got the Sandblast on Andre Palante for St. Louis. So the Cardinals, Michael L's going to get that one. All right, Brady House on the Stars of the MLB rookie card for the Nationals, Adrian C. The glove work, Carlos Correa with Houston, another nice insert for Houston, Robert F. Carson Kelly with the Cubs, G. Juan Bay with the Mets, Pablo Lopez with the Twins, Robert Hassel III with the Nationals, Dirt Dynamos with San Diego, Ozzie Albies with the Braves, Graham Pauley with the Marlins, Jordan Lawler with the D-backs, Cole Reagans as a Royal, and then Alec Burleson with the Cardinals. So the Royals took a little while to show up, but now they've got 2. We're at 10 total on the hit counter. Again, no hit counter predictions yet. So if anybody's in the chat and make a hit counter prediction, you're at least going to put yourself in the running to get a free pack. So Francisco Lindor on the Titans with the Mets. And that one's going to Adrian C. Luis Gil with the Yankees. Edgar Caro on the Future Stars for the White Sox. Cade Povich with the Orioles, Joey Ortiz with the Brewers, Alcantara with the Marlins, Langford with the Rangers, Jung-Hoo Lee with the Giants, Eduardo Nunez with the A's on the rookie card, Dylan Dingler with the Tigers, Amador with the Rockies on the Future Star, Gavin Lux with Tampa Bay, and then Alec Bohm with the Phillies. So the Rays go up to 5. Rays are heavy in this thing. I don't think they've hit a whole ton yet, but James D., the Rays at least giving you some volume. Jackson Chourio with the sweet throwback helmet for the batting helmet. Love that. Again, Brewers fan. So Justin Verlander just announced his retirement coming up. Andre Granillo, rookie card for the Nationals. Brooks Baldwin with the White Sox. There's George Kirby with the Mariners. So the Mariners spot's going to go to 4 within 1 of the Rays. Jose Corniel, rookie card on the Rangers. Iglesias with the Braves. Laureano with the Padres. George Valera. I have a bunch of his prospect cards. So it's cool. A bunch of numbered prospect cards of George Valera, actually. So it's cool to see him have a rookie card, actually, with Topps. So that one's going to the Guardians. Congratulations, Michael L. Freddie Freeman with the Dodgers. Luis Garcia Jr. with the Nationals. Jonathan Cannon with the White Sox. Garrett Cole with the Yankees. Inserts here. Cole Young, the Seattle Mariners, a rookie card on the Stars of the MLB. It's a nice one for Seattle, and that ties Seattle up at 5 with the Rays. Throwback of Joey Votto with the Reds. Roberto P. Congrats on that. Seattle, by the way, that was a nice one for Chip J. Dylan Cease on the Chrome. Nice card there for Toronto. Brandon M. Ooh, we're getting to that shiny one here. Ooh, it's a Dodger. Hopefully it's a good Dodger, but it's a Dodger. So shiny one's going to end up with Adrian. Jared Young with the Mets. Javier Sandridge, we'll go with Javier Sandridge with the Angels. So that's going to be a rookie card. It's also a hit for the Angels. So the Angels are at 2. Mason Wynn with the Cardinals. Paul Gervais with the Dodgers rookie card. Taylor Ward with the Orioles. Nick Castellanos with the Padres. Thomas Segisi on the Future Stars. Spencer Torkelson, Detroit. Seiya Suzuki with the Cubs. Jeff McNeil with the A's. All-Star Game insert for the Twins. That's Jake Berger with that All-Star Game insert. That's going to JWJ. Dodgers are going to get Freddie Freeman on the insert there. The stars of the MLB. And the Dodgers are also getting an Andy Pages, and that is out of 399. So Andy Pages numbered out of 399 on that kind of yellow. I don't know if it's yellow or gold sandblast, but a nice one for the Dodgers. Congrats going to Adrian on that. Here we go. Nice numbered card. All right. We're getting through box one here, guys. Gabriel Arias with the Guardians. Harrison Bader with the Giants. Sal Stewart, nice rookie card there for the Reds. I think he's cooled off since the beginning of the year, but still having a really nice rookie season for Cincinnati. Again, congrats going to Roberto. Roberto doing well with a couple spots here. Cal Leahy with the Cardinals. Chase DeLauder's a nice rookie for the Guardians. Nathan Lukes with Toronto. The Rising Sun, so that's got Ohtani in it. Anytime you got an Ohtani coming in some direction, that's a nice card. So congrats to the Dodgers spot, Adrian. First Ohtani sighting we've had today. Hopefully we'll have a few. Jameson Taillon with the Cubs. Eugenio Suarez with the Reds. Philip Abner with the D-backs on the rookie card. Mountcastle with the Orioles. Gleyber Torres with Detroit. Arias with the Giants. Taylor Rashi, the rookie card for the D-backs. Tyler Wells with the Orioles. Gurriel Jr. with the D-backs. Michael Massey with the Royals. So the Royals go to 3. They had a late start, but they're getting going. Vientos with the Mets. Irvin with the Nationals. Marte with the Reds. Blake Perkins with the Brewers. Dylan Cease with the Blue Jays. And there's that Belting Bros card again. So Seattle is going to hop into the lead with 6. All-Star Game insert for the Texas Rangers. That's a rookie, Luis Carvalho. So it's a nice All-Star insert for James P. There's Seattle with a Cal Raleigh on the league leaders. So the Mariners jump out to a 2-card lead. Nice one there. Seattle, Chip J doing well with Seattle, and that's going to keep going with Cole Young on a Titans rookie card. So now the Mariners go to 8. Just like that, the hit counter changing quite a bit. Merrill Kelly with the D-backs, Nick Lodolo with the Reds, JT Realmuto with the Phillies, Jackson Jobe on the Future Stars with the Tigers, Corey Lee with the White Sox, Paul Goldschmidt with the Yankees, Max Muncy Future Star with the A's. We did some Topps Chrome, the Platinum, or Topps Platinum Chrome blasters the other day and got a number of Max Muncy numbered cards. Atlanta Braves team card. There's Los Angeles Angels, Grayson Rodriguez. So we're going to get the Angels up to 3 to tie up the Royals. Brandon Woodruff from the Brewers. Jonathan Pintaro, rookie card for the Mets. There's another Angel, Logan O'Hoppe, followed by an Isaac Paredes for Houston. So the Angels are going to go to 4. Stars of the MLB for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. So that one's going out to Susan K. Followed by Kyle Schwarber. Almost won the home run derby the other night for Philadelphia. That one's going to Nick H. Framber Valdez on the pink sandblast. So that one's going to Detroit. That's a nice parallel right there for John S. Again, Detroit, I wouldn't say that close to me because it's on the east side of Michigan, but that's another stadium I'd like to get to at some point. I had a friend that just was at that stadium not too long ago. Gold Cup of Noah Cameron for the Royals. So the Royals go to 4, tie back up with the Angels. Josh Hader with the Astros. Ryan Walker with the Giants. Blas Castano, rookie card with the Mariners. Again, that goes to Chip J, and the Mariners go to 9. Brian Reynolds with Pittsburgh. Carter Jensen with the Royals on a rookie card. So Kansas City is Lloyd, and so the Royals go to 5. So Lloyd, you've gotten 5 cards out of this box so far. Duran with the Red Sox. Jose Fermin with the Cardinals. Jack Winkler. I wonder if that's related to Henry Winkler. The Fonz. Again, we're around the Milwaukee area. The Fonz. If anybody watching recognizes Happy Days, the Fonz, all that goodness, let me know. Happy Days is probably older than me, but like when you grow up around it, you know who the Fonz is. You know Henry Winkler. Plus, he's been acting in a lot of other stuff for a long time. That's regardless. It's probably irrelevant because Jack Winkler's probably not related to him. But I'm just saying, they got the same last name, so we're going with that. Robert F. on the Jack Winkler Houston Astros rookie. Nick Lofton with the Royals. So the Royals trying to make something of it here. They're up to 6 and in second place. The Rays have gone quiet. Nolan Gorman with the Cardinals. Jack Little on the rookie card with the Tigers. Last pile here from box 1. Kyle Harrison with the Brewers. Abner Uribe with the Brewers. Davis Schneider with Toronto. Beantown Buds for the Red Sox. Christian Javier with the Astros. Jorge Polanco with the Mets. There's a Mitch Ferris rookie card with the Angels. So the Angels are going to get another hit before we get done with box 1. Justin Steele with the Cubs, Luis Torrens with the Mets, Jake Cronenworth with the Padres, Christian Montes de Oca, rookie card for the D-backs. That's the first time I've seen that name. I think I'd remember it. Yordan Alvarez with the Astros, and then our last 2 inserts here. The All-Star Game insert for Albert Pujols, but with the Angels. So the Angels get that card. They go to 6. And the Angels, Jose M., you're going to get that Albert Pujols nice insert. And then a solid Stars of the MLB rookie with Colson Montgomery on the insert for the White Sox. So that one is going to Alexander S. So that takes care of box number 1. I like Colson Montgomery, by the way, as a prospect if you're looking for guys. So that's box number 1. Now let's bring up the hit counter, kind of show you guys where we're at. We're at 26 as our total, and obviously the Mariners have a pretty good lead. So we're halfway through. You can probably predict we're going to end up somewhere in the 50 range. It could be higher than that. It could be lower than that. But that would be, obviously, if it's straight math, 52 is where we're going to end up at. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open up box number 2. And while I'm opening that up, you can finalize any picks. So nobody made picks yet. So if you are currently listening to me live, I would throw out a team, one of these teams, probably the Mariners. They're in the lead. It could change, but and I'd throw out a number that is somewhere in the range of 50. Because if either one of those hits, you get a chance at a leprechaun, or you get a leprechaun, you get a chance at some free packs, or at least a free pack. So there's empty box number 2. So what you've got is until I'm done opening these packs and stacking these cards up to reveal them, you can make a prediction. If we get to the point where I start talking about the cards, Max will close the predictions, and we will give away no leprechauns. Maybe we'll give Max a leprechaun because he does a great job. So, but we will give away no leprechauns on this break. So, if you're listening and you make a guess, you might be the only one to get a leprechaun. And we do have other breaks, so there's other. We don't run the leprechaun race till the end, so there's a chance of racking up something or a leprechaun in another break. But if nobody else jumps in, and you're the only one, you're going to win a free pack. So it's pretty great. You do not have to be in the break, by the way, to participate in the hit counter. So if you just stumbled upon us on eBay or you stumbled upon us, hey, Zach's got a guest on the bottom. There you go, Zach. Mariners in 58. I like it. And Zach's got a spot in here, so we know where he's at. So we're looking for Orioles. Zach, I don't know that we've seen anything crazy on the Orioles at this point in time, but a couple of inserts. Got a glove work, which I like that insert. I think that's a cool one. But nothing crazy in there. So Zach's got the first guess in there. Again, if he gets that right and nobody else eventually comes into the hit counter for either other break, which I hope that doesn't happen. I'd love to see some more people in here. If that happens, then we know Zach's going to get a free pack. So normally I haven't seen any of the teams that we're looking at here. Again, those teams are up there. There you go, Zach. You had that all planned out. Strategery. Just going to take my time, fashionably late, and that way when I get here, I can see all the good Orioles cards that come out of there. So we do, for the record, we do normally start at noon. Today we started at 11:30, did a couple live auctions, and then got into our break, which this one was scheduled at 11:45, and we got going right away. So that's why we're maybe running a little bit ahead of time of where some people will be at. But again, we are halfway through this first break, which means that we are going to be closing up the hit counter shortly. So if anybody else besides Zach wants to get a spot on the hit counter, you've got until I start announcing the first card here, and then we're going to close up predictions. So you're guessing which team is going to have the most hits, and then you're also guessing how many the total hits are going to be. So like Zach made a good guess. Mariners are in the lead with 9 currently. The closest behind him is 6. And then the total 26 is total. So somewhere in the 50s. Zach went with 58. So Zach's a good role model for you guys to be in that range somewhere in there. All right. I'm giving you like 5 seconds to see if anybody else types anything. Otherwise, Zach's the only one with a chance at a leprechaun in this break. 3, 2, 1. Close them up when you get a chance, Max. Here we go. First card of the second box is going to be a nice one. The Cam Schlittler on the Titans. So that one is going out to the Yankees. Alexander S. Peyton Tolley on the Stars of the MLB rookie card for Boston. That one is going out to Susan K. Taylor Rashi, rookie card for the D-backs. There's an Oriole, not probably the guy you came in to see, but Tyler Wells with the Orioles. Jared Young with the Mets. Javian Sandridge with the Angels on the rookie card. So the Angels go up on the hit counter to 7. They're within 2 of their Western Coast rivals with the Mariners. Reynolds for the Pirates. Carter Jensen, rookie card for the Royals. So the Royals go to 7, and they're within 2 of the Mariners. Jaron Duran with the Dodgers. Jung-Hoo Lee with the Giants. Eduardo Nunez, rookie card for the A's. Dylan Dengler, solid catcher for Detroit. Aroldis Chapman with Boston. Matt Wallner with the Twins. Anthony Santander with the Blue Jays. Brandon Lowe with the Pirates. Amai with the Houston Astros on the rookie card. There's a Robert Stevenson with the Angels. So the Angels making a run at it here. Jesus Sanchez with the Blue Jays. Mitch Ferris, rookie card for the Angels. So Angels have come on a little bit here. Jose M. And the Angels just tied up the Mariners. Just like that. 3 quick ones and boom, 9-9 in the hit counter. Blaze Alexander with the Orioles. It's a fun card. Again, not anything more than base, but there's an Oriole. Kyle Isbell with the Royals. So the Royals get another one. They're at 8. The Rays had the early lead and then just have gone quiet. Jack Winkler, rookie card for the Astros. We won't go back into the Henry Winkler situation there. Graham Pauley with the Marlins. Braves team card. Gavin Lux. I just called out Tampa Bay. Said, hey, they haven't showed up lately, and there's Tampa Bay. So they go up to 6. So hit counter going quick so far in the second box. Probably good call. Zach went over 52. Alec Boehm with the Phillies. Dalen Lyle on the Future Stars with the Nationals. There's a Wyatt Langford on the Stars of the MLB for Texas. That one's going to James P. Again, inserts, rookies get sleeved up off screen, guys. Francisco Lindor with the Mets. So that one's going out to Adrian C. Again, that's that glove work card. I just think it's cool that they color match the teams on those two. I like the look of those cards. Fernando Tatis Jr. on the nice throwback all-star card for the Padres. That one is Nick H. And there's Colson Montgomery. I like Colson Montgomery. I think he's a really solid prospect. For the White Sox is Alexander S. He's one of those guys too. Like I tend to like these guys that I picked up some of their cards a few years ago in some of the Panini products, and like I've just kind of followed them along. So the Panini Selects and the Prisms and Chronicles. I really liked Chronicles before it went away. There's Sal Stewart with the Reds. That's Roberto. Gleyber Torres with the Tigers. Arias with the Giants. Zach Cole on the rookie card with the Astros. Saccone with the Guardians. Laureano with the Padres. George Valera rookie card with the Guardians. Freddie Freeman with the Dodgers. James Outman with the Twins. Max Scherzer with the Blue Jays. The Yankees muscle men, and you got Aaron Judge in that as well. So always nice to see Judge. Hey, there's an All-Star Game insert for you, Zach. There's Cade Povich on the All-Star Game insert. Again, looking for those. And you know what? Since you were in here and made a prediction, the only prediction, I am going to top load. Normally we'd probably just sleeve that one, but I'm going to top load that one. So you get a nice All-Star insert coming to you in the top loader. So there you go. Again, thanks for participating, Zach. We appreciate you. Jackson Churio with the Brewers. Verlander with the Tigers. Andre Granillo with the Nationals rookie card. Pablo Lopez with the Twins. Hassel the third. You bet, Zach. Thanks for being in here. Dirt Dynamos for the Padres. Ryan O'Hearn with the Pirates. Justin Dean with the Cubs on the rookie card. So that Cubs rookie card going to Chip J. There's Tyler O'Neill, another Oriole. Fall Fling for Toronto. Adley Rutschman, another Oriole. Sal Frelick with the Brewers. I like that he's pointing there. I'm also a Sal Frelick fan, so I think that's a fun card. Ha-Sung Kim with the Dodgers. Juan Moncada with the Angels. So that's going to officially put the Angels into the lead. Boom. So the good news for you, Zach, also is that when we don't have somebody that gets within one of the hit counter, we go with whoever is closest to the hit counter. You're the only one that made a guess, so you are guaranteed a leprechaun, even if the Mariners don't come out on top of this thing. So you're going to get at least a leprechaun. So congratulations on that. Christian Javier with the Astros, Jorge Polanco with the Mets, Ozzy Albies with the Braves, Robleski with the Dodgers, Jose Fermin with St. Louis, Jonathan Cannon with the White Sox, Garrett Cole with the Yankees, Future Stars Adele Amador for the Rockies. So that Future Stars for the Rockies is going to Chip J. There's an Isaac Paredes All-Star Game insert with Houston. So that's Robert F. Jackson Churio on the Stars of the MLB. Nice one for the Brewers right there. Jose M. Got a Johnny Bench classic. Again, I love some of these throwbacks that are there. Someone's going to Cincinnati. Roberto P. Sandblast with Sandy Alcantara with the Marlins. So the Sandblast there is going to be going out to JWJ. Here's a nice one. We hadn't seen a Murakami yet. So there's the Stars in the MLB, Murakami right there. And then we got something more coming up for Zach, which will be nice. That's for the White Sox. That's Alexander S. And Zach, you're getting another All-Star Game insert, and it's the All-Star Game throwback insert. So you get the Adley Rutschman on there. And again, you're getting the Zach treatment right now. That's an insert that we're getting that top loaded. There we go. So congrats on that one. Yeah, nothing crazy, but it's a fun card to get. Adley Rutschman's your favorite current player. I like Rutschman. I'm a fan. I know. So what's the deal with Jackson Holliday? Is he just not hitting? Like, if you're an Orioles fan, like, help me out with this, because I have an awful lot of Holliday prospects and cards, and he does not seem to have the market anymore. Is he just not getting it done? Is he poor in the field? I haven't paid enough attention, but anything you can tell me about what's going on with Jackson Holliday would be great. So Emmett Sheehan with the Dodgers, Yandy Diaz with the Rays. So the Rays get a hit. Marlins team card, Denzel Clark with the A's, Chris Bryant with the Rockies, Jared Jones with the Pirates, Petey Helpin on the rookie card with the Guardians. Brian Van Bell, rookie card for the Rays. So the Rays go up to 8. Again, that one's going to James D. Corbin Burns with the D-backs, Seiya Suzuki with the Cubs, Jeff McNeil with the A's, Garcia Jr. with the Nationals. Got a Nolan Arenado with the Diamondbacks. Again, when Arenado went from the Cardinals to the Rockies, that was weird. Now that he's with the Diamondbacks, I think it's also weird. But that's good for Chip J. Glove work with the Braves. So that's John E. Greg Maddux. It's a cool looking card. Trey Turner on the throwback for the Phillies. That one's going to Nick H. Stars of the MLB, Yamamoto for the Dodgers. That one's going to go out to Adrian C. Joe Boyle with the Rays, followed by the Seattle team card. So the Rays are going to get a 9th one. They're getting back in the running. And then the Mariners are going to tie back up with the Angels. So come around a lot in the past. I think he's just got to be up there for a bit longer. Some more experience. Sure. And I have nothing. I like Jackson Holliday. I hope he does well. Again, he was such a big prospect for a while there. He was that guy you really wanted to get. He just, again, his market's dropped from a card standpoint, but I know he hadn't been playing that great. So again, maybe he gets it going, and all of a sudden, a year from now, he's a superstar. We'll see what happens. Severino with the A's, Taijuan Walker with the Phillies, Bryce Eldridge, nice rookie card for the Giants. That one is going to Brandon. There's Pete Alonso for those Orioles. Matos with the Giants, Mangum with the Pirates, Blake Perkins with the Brewers, Cease with the Blue Jays. There's the Belting Bros. So the Belting Bros for Seattle is going to get the Mariners back into the lead with 11. Joey Ortiz on the All-Star Game insert. Cool looking card for the Brewers, Jose. Another Brewer, Kyle Harrison. Another Brewer, Abner Uribe. That's 3 in a row. Again, how I kind of grabbed the pile, but that's kind of fun. Langford with the Rangers, Pirates team card, Chase Meidroth with the White Sox, Hunter Green with the Reds, Aaron Nola with the Phillies. Another Brewer, Logan Henderson on the Future Stars. Jonathan Pintaro, rookie card for the Mets. Logan O'Hoppe with the Angels. And then Isaac Paredes on the Houston card. So Logan O'Hoppe with the Angels is going to put them at 11 and tie them back up with the Mariners. All-Star Game insert, Sandy Alcantara. That one's going to JWJ with the Marlins. Jackson Merrill with the Padres. So that one's going to go to Nick H. And then we've got a green All-Star Game insert card. That one's numbered out of 99. Eric Wagaman for the Twins. That's going to JWJ, numbered out of 99. When we get 99 and under, we shoot off some fireworks. So let's hit the fireworks here. Very nice. Again, we had one numbered card and the other. There's a nice numbered card, 69 out of 99. You can kind of see it through the fireworks. Not really. Let me turn the fireworks off, although those were fun. But there we go, 69 out of 99. Congrats on the Eric Wagaman All-Star Green insert going to JWJ. Real Muto with the Phillies. Jackson Jobe with the Future Stars for the Tigers. Gabriel Arias with the Guardians. Harrison Bader with the Giants. Tanner Gordon with the Rockies. Mike Burrows with Houston. Nick Castellanos with the Padres. Segisi with the Future Stars for the Cardinals. Spencer Torkelson with the Tigers. Kodai Senga with the Mets. Edwin Diaz with the Dodgers. Tanner Houck with the Red Sox. Mariners jumping back up. Cal Raleigh on the insert for Seattle going to Chip J. So the Mariners are back in the lead at 12. Total is currently at 40. There's a nice Jack Caglianone rookie card. The Cags card for the Royals. So that's going to be going out to Lloyd. Let me get that taken care of. The throwback rookie at that. So it's not just the normal base. And the Royals are going to go up to 9. Chris Sale on the Chrome with the Braves. That one's going to John E. We've got Merrill Kelly with the D-backs. Nick Lodolo with the Reds. Brian Rocchio with the Guardians. Ranger Suarez with the Red Sox. Trey Savage on the nice rookie card for the Blue Jays. And that one's going to Brandon M. I think I saw something shiny coming up here for their, or maybe not shiny, but nice coming up here for the Angels also. Mark Vientos for the Mets. Jake Irvin with the Nationals. Noelvi Marte with the Reds. Dugan Darnell with the Tigers rookie card. Cade Horton on the Gold Cup for the Cubs. There's a Griffin Conine on the All-Star Game insert for the Marlins, so that one's going out to JWJ. Chase DeLauder on the nice insert with the Stars of the MLB for the Guardians. That one's Michael L. Then we're going to get an Angels All-Star Game insert with the black border, and that's 10 out of 10. Woo! There we go. This second box is delivered with some really nice numbered cards. 10 out of 10 for the Angels. Jose M., congratulations. Let me get that up there. Again, let me show you the 10 out of 10. So you can see it, 10 out of 10 right there. That's enough. We got to get fireworks going. You know what, 10 out of 10. Bookend breaks, right? Brought to you by Cardlines Breaks. We'll get a fist bump. We'll get a disco ball. It's all happening up there. 10 out of 10. Very cool card. Be great if it was like a rookie of some variety, but still 10 out of 10. Very nice. Congrats on that really nice Angels card. And that brings the Angels up to 12 on the hit counter to tie the Marlins. Nick Kurtz on the Titans for the A's. Rich H. Ryan Walker with the Giants. Blas Castano with the Mariners. So the Mariners jump back into the lead, and we're getting down towards the end of it here. So having a lead is good. Carson Kelly with the Cubs. G1 Bay with the Mets. Lubab with the Mets. Dominguez with the Yankees. Alcantara, Future Stars with the Cubs. Nathan Lukes with the Blue Jays. The Rising Suns. There's an Ohtani again. We haven't seen an actual Ohtani, but we've seen the Rising Suns card twice now that has Ohtani on it. So that's nice for Adrian. Jameson Taillon with the Cubs. Wenzel Perez with the Tigers. J.P. Sears with the Padres. For the Brewers, All-Star Game throwback All-Star insert for Christian Yelich. That's Jose M. There's a Kyle Schwarber on the Titans card for the Phillies. So that one's going out to Nick H. Nolan Hoffman on the rookie card for the Phillies. A couple Phillies in a row. Wilyer Abreu with the Red Sox. Zebby Matthews with the Twins. Cade Cavalli with the Nationals. Jose Corniel, rookie card for the Rangers. Iglesias with the Braves. Alcantara with the Marlins. Torrens with the Mets. Framber Valdez with the Tigers. Jordan Lawler with the D-backs. There's Cole Ragans with Kansas City. And then Alec Burleson with the Cardinals. So the Royals go up to 10. The total is at 44. Again, Zach, I don't think we're going to make it to 58, my guy. But, again, you're going to be the closest. So you're going to get a leprechaun from that. And the Mariners are in the lead by 1 right now. So you might get 2 leprechauns. Davis Schneider with the Blue Jays. Beantown Buds with the Red Sox. Nick Allen with the Astros. Marlins are Connor Norby. Cody Bellinger with he was the All-Star Game MVP last night, I believe, with the Yankees. Ooh, put that in the wrong pile. There we go. Caden Dana with the Angels on the Future Star. So that's going to put the Angels tied with the Marlins at 13. Tanner Bibby with the Guardians. Joey Cantillo with the Guardians. Nick York with the Pirates. Hobie Milner with the Cubs. Eugenio Suarez with the Reds. Philip Abner with the D-backs rookie card. Ryan Mountcastle for those Orioles. Last set of cards here. Seiya Suzuki on the Titans for the Cubs. That one is going out to Chip J. Another Kyle Schwarber card. We've seen him a couple times. Runner-up in the Home Run Derby. That's Nick H. There's a nice All-Star Game insert. Roman Anthony for Boston. You got the Gold Cup and the rookie card for Roman Anthony. Nice card for Susan K. Congrats on that. Again, Angels and Mariners currently tied with our last pile. Oh, the Mariners, I think they came through for you, Zach. You're going to get 2 leprechauns, I believe. There's J.P. Crawford, Nick Rackett from the Cardinals. The Royals get the Gold Cup with a hit on the hit counter as well. So the hit counter goes to 47. Josh Hader with the Astros. Andre Palante with the Cardinals. Josh Simpson, rookie card for the Marlins. Ooh, the Angels. I made a comment before, and I should have. The Angels have now tied it up. Grayson Rodriguez with the Angels. Brandon Woodruff with the Brewers. Cade Smith with the Guardians. Henry Davis with the Pirates. And the last card is a Brandon Sproat rookie card for the Brewers. So let's look at the hit counter. Not a whole lot to go through here, but we can see where it ended up at. We've got the Mariners and the Angels tied at 14. And then the total was 48, which is 10 less than Zach. But Zach's the only one that made a prediction, so he's closest. So, Zach, you get 2 leprechauns off of the hit counter. So, congratulations. You can probably keep stacking up some leprechauns here as we move on to the next break in a second. Let's recap what we got out of this. Some of the nicer cards. Roman Anthony on the All-Star Game insert. The Rising Suns with Ohtani in there. The Ben Joyce out of 10. That's pretty cool for the Angels. Jackpot, baby, he says. Chase DeLauder, the Stars of the MLB rookie card. Trey Savage on the rookie. Jack Kaggs with the rookie card throwback. Eric Wagaman from the Twins out of 99. Adley Rutschman on the throwback All-Star Game insert. Munetaka Murakami on the Stars of the MLB rookie card for the White Sox. Cade Povich All-Star Game for the Orioles. Sal Stewart rookie card. Colson Montgomery Stars of the MLB rookie. Cam Schlittler Titans rookie. Colson Montgomery Stars of the MLB rookie. Framber Valdez on the pink Sandblast. There's another Rising Suns. Sal Stewart rookie. The Andy Pies on the yellow Sandblast, I'm going to call it, out of 399. Chase Burns on the Titans rookie. Cam Schlittler on the Stars rookie. Paul Skeens on the throwback All-Star. And then Trey Savage. So thanks, everybody, for being involved in that break. We're going to quickly go to our schedule and take a look here and see where we're at. So we are at 12:25 here. We're about 10 minutes ahead of our celebration mega. We're going to maybe run a couple live items. So anybody that's on the eBay side of things, you can get in on that. And then we're going to get going with that that next break as well. So we'll probably plan to start announcing cards right on time at 12:35, if not a minute or two earlier when it comes to that. So just taking a look at the team list on that one. Looks like you got the Orioles again in celebration, Zach. So we'll get to that coming up here shortly. I do want to run a couple of lives since we've got a minute here and we're running ahead of schedule. Let's start again with these Haunted Hoops cards. You've got 4 packs of Haunted Hoops. And you do have to be on the eBay side for this. $5, so it's $1.25 a pack. If you're interested, if you're already involved in the breaks, we'll combine shipping. If you're not, you start to combine shipping once you buy more than one item. So I'll run those one more time. 4 packs, Haunted Hoops. We can ship them. We can rip them. Completely up to you. Looking for Wemby. Looking for the parallels where it's not just the orange border. So okay, no takers on that guy. I'll throw up a couple soccer packs again. A reminder: it's just for 2 packs. It's not for the whole box. So 2. We'll open this up. You'll get to pick. $10, 2 packs. If anybody's interested, we can rip. We can ship. So $10, 2 packs. That's where we are at on that one. So if anybody is curious about what they can get out of that, nope. And then the last live I do want to run as well, just to give you a chance at these, because I think these are really nice. Obviously, I'm biased. I'm with Card Lines, but these Card Lines mystery packs, they're worth it. It's fun to see what you get in there. It's just like opening a pack when you get it at home, but you know you're not going to get a lot of base in there. So $6. If anybody's interested, we can rip that or ship that. Again, ripping it doesn't do it. They're already sleeved and top loaded in there and taken care of, but so, okay, no takers on that one. Then we are going to get prepped for our celebration break here. There's our 2 celebration megas, and one thing I've learned about these celebration megas, there's a lot of cards in here. So it does take a little while to go through. So we're just going to kind of slow play this. Let me get the team list up there. I'm going to thank you guys for that. Make sure we know who's on these, and then we'll get into it. And we'll talk about the hit counter coming up here in a second, too. So Zach, you might be able to get more leprechauns, which you're already the guy that's going to win, but maybe you can get more leprechauns in case somebody comes in. They got an even better chance. So kind of quiet today. Normally, I would say this is the quietest show that I've had with Cardline Breaks. Normally we've got a lot more people jumping in on the hit counter, trying to win some free stuff. So, but I appreciate that Zach is here and getting some more real action going on. Oh, you've got Baltimore also in Topps Finest. I'm super excited about Topps Finest. That's one of my favorite. That's probably my favorite Topps series, to be honest with you. All right, let's look at the team list. Thank you to Susan N with the D-backs, Chip J with the Braves, Zach, there you are with your Orioles, Brandon M with the Red Sox, Jose M with the Cubs, Brandon M with the White Sox, Jose M with the Reds. Guardians are Matt D, Rockies are JWJ, Jose M with the Tigers, Josh S with the Astros, John K with the Royals and Angels. Dodgers are Brian B. Marlins are John K. Brewers are Darian F. Twins are JWJ. Chip J has got the Mets, the Yankees, and the A's. Phillies are Jose M. Pirates are Nick H. Padres are JWJ. Giants are JRC. Mariners are Dennis T. Cardinals are JWJ. Tampa Bay Rays, James D. Rangers are Jose M. Albert D's got the Blue Jays and James D with the Nationals. So again, thanks everybody for buying spots, getting involved in our breaks. Again, we try to do different breaks. We try to do some higher breaks, try to do some lower breaks, but we try to make it so it's accessible. People can get in. Sometimes it's just fun to be in a break and see what you get out of there. Maybe it's not the biggest card in the world, but it's just fun to see what you end up running into. So I think that's a fun way to go. So let's bring up our hit counter. For this one, I decided to go with inserts. So I'm going to start opening this box while the hit counter's up there. And again, if you're in here, you can take a look at it. We're going with mascots. I like the mascot cards. I think they're fun. The mascot relics, I think, are super cool. Like, it's one of those things that when I go to the card show this weekend, if I have the chance to walk around a little bit, I will see if there's some mascot relics at a decent price. Because I just like having them. I think they're fun. I think they're a cool card. I like relics in general, too. I think that they're fun. But there's that. But mascots are the first one that are on our list. We're then going to go with the Game Day Drip. So when it says, it looks like it's Australian, right? Good Day Drip. It's the Game Day Drip cards. And then we're going to have the Perennial All-Stars. So the P All-Stars are Perennial All-Stars. So that's going to be in play. And then we're going to have the 8-Bit Ballers. And the 8-Bit Ballers, obviously those kind of video game looking cards that come out of there. Celebration really took like Topps Opening Day and Topps Big League and kind of combined it, right? Ran it together at that point in time. So we got Zach going with the 8-Bit Ballers and 42. Again, I will tell you, we will open this first mega. We'll go through all of these cards. And then once we get through them, we will let you know where we're at. And you'll have the chance to update your pick. So anybody that has not made a pick ever before in a hit counter, you're picking one of those spots, and then you're telling us the total you think it's going to be. So again, Zach being our role model in the YouTube chats, and he's predicting the 8-Bit Baller spot and 42. And again, the good news is you're not locked in. We will lock you in after box number 1. So when we hit the halfway point, that's when we will lock it in and say, okay, this is, you have to be with a prediction. We do, if you are within 1, if you hit the total number or you're within 1 of the total number, we count that and you get a leprechaun to win 3 packs. And today we're doing 3 packs of Panini Prospect Edition. That's also our buyer's giveaway. So anybody that bought a spot, you'll have a chance to win a free pack of Prospect Edition. So we've got that. And then again, our hit counter, we're going to give away at least 1 pack of the Prospect Edition. We'll see if we get some more people involved. And we'll see if we can get enough people involved, we can give away 2 packs and go from there. So, but right now, 1 pack of the Prospect Edition, our hit counter. So you're predicting which one, and if you're right, you get a leprechaun, and if your leprechaun runs well, then you get that pack, and we'll ship it to you. And again, if you're not in the breaks, that's okay. If you're new to card lines, you just kind of stumbled upon us, you can just reach out to Max in the chat. So he is modding back there, taking care of the sorting and the clickety-clacking on the keyboard. You can reach out to Max, and Max will make sure he gets your address, or you can send your address and information to him, and then we can make sure we're getting it there. Anybody that's in on the breaks, again, we already know who you are, and we've got your stuff, so we'll be able to send it. So that's where we're at on the hit counter. I'm going to leave that up there for just 1 more minute here. I'm going to take a drink, and then we're going to get going, maybe a minute or 2 early. So, Zach, did you watch the All-Star game last night? Just curious if you... I had to coach a softball game. It's really hot in the Milwaukee area these last couple of days, so it's very, very warm. But I didn't catch that much of the All-Star game. I kind of caught the end of it. And who was the Orioles All-Star? Again, I didn't pay that much attention to the All-Star teams. I was a little frustrated. I was being a little salty at the fact that Bryce Terang didn't make the All-Star game, even though I think he absolutely should have from the Brewers. So I was kind of being all mopey about the All-Star game, which probably isn't very adult of me, but that's what was happening. Sometimes when we're fans, we're not that adult. All right, I'm going to take the hit counter off of there. We're going to go ahead and get going. Again, good luck, and thank you to everybody that bought in to our top celebration. A reminder that rookies inserts, a lot of these cards are going to get taken care of off screen in terms of getting sleeved, and then we put them in team bags when we ship them. We make sure all that's taken care of. So, all right, first card is going to go to the Twins. JWJ, Bailey over. Marcelo Meyer on the future stars for the Red Sox. They're going to do something to hand it. Yes, they are so good. And when you're 100% right. Like, given Mizorowski and Skeens, I don't think through, but I mean, can you imagine having to go through like that gamut of pitchers? It's crazy. So I 100% agree with you. Like, the tough thing with the All-Star game is those pitchers are so good, and you don't want them to half throw, but I mean, it's tough to hit off of them, right? And so, yeah, I 100% agree with you. I think it's tough when you have that good a pitching that's out there to do much with it. Spencer Horwitz with the Pirates. Wickelman Gonzalez with the White Sox on the rookie card. That's going to go out to Brandon M. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I can't stand the NBA All-Star game because it's not really even a game. But you also don't want to watch a team get blanked. Like, you don't want to, having a team not score a run is not the most fun thing when it comes to watching something that's supposed to be a show, right? The All-Star game's a show. A pitcher's duel might be fun when it's your team and another team and it's like tense, right? I think of like the World Baseball Classic games where there weren't a ton of runs scored. Like that was exciting. But yeah, there's a little bit you want to put on a show, and the zero is not all that showy in a lot of ways. Ramon Urias with the Astros, Michael Harris II with the Braves, Volpe with the Yankees. There's a Cole Young rookie card with the Mariners. That one's Dennis T. Landon Raup with the Giants. There's an Oga Sawara rookie card with the Nationals. So that one's going to go out to James D. There we've got one of the confettis for Tyler Stevenson with the Reds. I think those confettis are fun cards. That one's going to Jose M. The first confetti, I always feel like I should top load, and then I generally don't go from there. But if it's an Oriole, it's getting top loaded. Oh, wow, we're about to double up on Mizorowski here. So there's a Jacob Mizorowski on the Stars of the MLB. Again, we didn't see any Mizorowski in the All-Star game. But there's a Jacob Mizorowski on the Stars of the MLB. That is not the perennial All-Star, by the way. That's a different insert. That's just the Stars of the MLB. And we're going to follow that up, though, with a Jacob Mizorowski on the 8-bit Ballers. So the Brewers spot, Darian F. doubling up on the Mizorowskis early on here. Whoop. And the 8-bit Ballers spot is going to get one. And the perennial All-Stars is also going to get one right nice, and a nice one, too, with a nice Aaron Judge. So our inserts from really what was the first pack we went through, very nice cards. Congrats going to the Yankees spot. That's Chip J on the Aaron Judge perennial. Hey, there's Jose making a guess. Mascots 15. Appreciate you being in here, Jose. Hopefully you're doing well. I see you've got a number of teams in here. So hopefully we pull some good stuff for you. So thanks for jumping in. Clayton Kershaw with the Dodgers. Sonny Gray with the Cardinals. Red Sox team card. Jonathan India with the Royals. Keibert Ruiz with the Nationals. Cesar Prieto with the Cardinals on the rookie card. So that one is going to JWJ. Tatis Jr. with the Padres. Brandon Walter with the Astros. David Bednar with the Yankees. Ian Seymour on the rookie card with the Rays. That one's James D. Oh, we've got one of the first pitch cards. So there's Alicia Newman. First pitch, that's the Rogers Center, so that should go to Toronto. So that'll be Albert D. But you don't always get these the first pitch cards that are in there. So that's a fun insert to get. Alicia Newman's got a medal around her. Bronze medal. She's a pole vaulter, so there you go. Alicia Newman, the pole vaulter for Toronto. That one's a fun one. Stars of the MLB, Mookie Betts going out to the Dodgers spot. That's Brian B. And then there's a game day drip, Fernando Tatis Jr. So that's going to be the game day drip's going to go up to 1, and our mascots are going to follow right behind. So the Padres got the game day drip. That's JWJ. And then we're going to follow up with Fred Bird, the Cardinals mascot. That's also JWJ, actually. So there's a mascot insert right there for the Cardinals. So everybody's tied at 1 on the hit counter. Or all the spots are tied at 1. Kirk with the Blue Jays. Zach Maxwell with the Reds rookie card. Jorge Soler with the Angels. Troy Melton with the Tigers rookie card. So Reds rookie card, by the way, was Jose. So there you go. Troy Melton, the Tigers rookie card, is also Jose. So a couple rookies in a row for Jose. Matthew Boyd with the Cubs. Kyle Freeland with the Rockies. William Contreras, an all-star with the Brewers. Nolan McLean, nice rookie card for the Mets. That one's going to Chip J. Kennedy Corona rookie card for the Astros. That one's going to Josh S. Andrew Abbott for the Reds. Greatest hits insert from Matt Chapman. That's with the San Francisco Giants. That one's fun. Walk-off. JRC is going to get that. And we got a nice Jack Haggs with the Titans of the Game rookie card. So the insert rookie card for the Royals. John K. Congrats on that one. Followed up with another mascot, Wally the Green Monster. So the mascots are going to go to 2, but right after that, the game day drip's going to go to 2. So that one's going to Boston. That's Brandon M. And then Francisco Lindor with the game day drip. That'll be with the Mets, so that's going to be going to Chip J. All right, next set of cards here. Hunter Brown with the Astros. Tristan Peters rookie card with the Rays. So the Rays are James D. Daniel Sonneman with the Guardians. Cal Raleigh with the Mariners. Unconnected. So I think we just had a pause in there. So if anybody else, if you were trying to type something, weren't able to get anything in there, I think we should be good now. Stars of the MLB, Byron Buxton. That's for the Twins. It's going to JWJ. 8-bit Ballers rookie card for Alex Freeland for the Dodgers. So that's Brian B. That means 8-bit Ballers are going 2-2. And that's going to be followed by a perennial All-Stars. By the way, I probably should have looked into this. There's a chance that these are like the preset. You're going to get this many of each one in the mega box. So if that's the case, then I think everybody's going to tie. We'll see, though. Jose had the Cubs there. If anybody can hear me and you can type into the YouTube chat to tell me, show me that it's still working, all you got to do is just type hi or what up or yes, just so that I can see that it's working. We've got We had a little bit of technical glitch, it looked like, on the YouTube side of things. Just want to make sure it's working. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate you. Nationals, Jacob Young, A's team card. Acuna Jr. for the Braves, hopping to it for the Braves. Reed Detmers with the Angels. Will Vest with Detroit. Willie Adames with the Giants. Brandon Garcia on the rookie card for the D-backs. That's Susan. Trey Turner with the Phillies. Grant Taylor on the rookie card with the White Sox, Brandon M. Throwback for Vlad Guerrero with the Expos. That goes in the National spot. James D. Again, always cool to have the Nationals, so you can get some of these old Expos cards. That's a hat I should get. I don't wear that many hats, but I do like the Expos old logo. We've got Ellie De La Cruz on the Stars of the MLB, followed by Jazz Chisholm on the Game Day Drip. So Game Day Drip's going to go to 3. That's going to be followed immediately. Jazz Chisholm, by the way, with the Yankees, so that's going to go to Chip J. It's going to be followed by Bernie Brewer with the Mascots. The Mascots are going to go to 3. So Darian F. gets a Bernie Brewer mascot card. Very cool. Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals. Always like getting a Bobby Witt Jr. John K's got the Royals. Mookie Betts with the Dodgers. Jacob Lopez with the A's. Carlos Rodon with the Yankees. Kyle Teal on the rookie card, and that's got almost like a little weird scuff on the bottom of it. That's a weird. So it almost looks like he kicked dirt on there, but you can kind of see it right on the bottom. I'm not really sure why that's there, but fun to get a Kyle Teal. Brandon, sorry to see that there's that little mark down on the bottom. Yu Darvish with the Padres. Carson Seymour rookie card for the Giants. So the Giants are JRC. Matt McClain with the Reds. Maximo Acosta with the Marlins. That one's going to John K on the rookie card. Felix Bautista with the Orioles. There's an Oriole. I don't think we've seen any Orioles yet, Zach, so there's an Oriole. There's the confetti of Patrick Bailey with the Giants. So again, that one's going to JRC. Juan Soto, Marty's guy, Titans of the game. So Juan Soto is with the Mets. That one's going to Chip J. And we got another mascot, Slider with the Guardians. So the mascots are going to go to 4. They're jumping into a lead. Followed by Ricky Henderson on the 8-bit Ballers for the A's. So the Guardians mascot was to Matt D. And the A's are Chip J. So the 8-bit Ballers will go to 3 within 1 of the mascots. Bradley Rodriguez with the Padres rookie card. That one's JWJ. Donovan with the Cardinals. Astros team card. Josh Lowe with the Rays. Parker Messick rookie card for the Guardians. Zach Wheeler with the Phillies. There's a nice Cam Schlittler rookie card for the Yankees. That one's going to Chip J. Can't be too upset about a Cam Schlittler, even if it's a base. Benintendi with the White Sox. Gibson Long with the Tigers. Aranda with the Rays. There is a Profiles Bobby Witt Jr. Nice one for Kansas City. That one's going to John K. Profiles by Ken Griffey Jr. Stars of the MLB, Paul Skeens. Nice card for Pittsburgh, Nick H. And then Ellie De La Cruz on the 8-bit Baller. So the 8-bit Ballers go up to 4. And the perennial All-Stars are going to jump right to 3 behind them. We got a Bobby Witt Jr. on the perennial All-Stars. There we go. Congrats again to the KC spot, John K. Brian Bello with Boston. O'Neill Cruz with Pittsburgh. Jimmy Crooks with the rookie for St. Louis. That one's JWJ. There's a nice Aaron Judge card. I feel like Judge and Ohtani deserve to get taken care of. MVPs from last year. If Judge didn't get hurt and Ohtani can stay healthy, it might be MVPs again. We'll see, but that one's going to Chip J. Kerry Carpenter with Detroit. Dylan Cruz with the Nationals and the Future Stars. There's a Dodgers duo, so that's an Ohtani. Again, going out to the Dodgers, Brian B. Dean Kramer for the Orioles. Mason Barnett on the rookie card for the A's to Chip J. Mike Trout with the Angels. Nice Mike Trout right there. Going out to John K. Oh, the chat just disconnected again, so hopefully it's going to come back. JT again on the confetti for the A's. So that one's going out to Chip J. It reconnected again. It's not sure why that's happening, but Corbin Carroll with the Titans of the game for the D-backs. That one's going to Susan N. There's a mascot, Baxter, for the D-backs, also going to Susan N. Get the mascots up to 5. If you're hearing that noise in the background, that's the computer having issues for whatever reason. It's just disconnecting and reconnecting again. So if you're trying to get to me at all, trying to communicate at all in the chat, my apologies. I don't know if there's something we need to do to address that, Max, or not. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. But again, it just keeps kind of connecting and disconnecting for whatever reason. Game day drip of Matt Chapman. So that one's going out to San Francisco. That's going to be JRC. So game day drip's going to go to 4. Peyton Tolley with the Red Sox on the rookie card. It just disconnecting, reconnecting, disconnecting, reconnecting. Hopefully you guys can still hear me and see me. That's the hope, at least. Altuve with the Astros. I think on the eBay we don't have visual on that one either. You can see me on YouTube still? Okay. Can you see me on eBay Live? Huh.
There has been an identified problem in the neighborhood. So you can just explain this might happen. You might have to pause it once in a while.
Okay. Well, there's nobody watching on eBay Live, but we do have people watching on YouTube. So we've got an issue, I think, with kind of, is it just internet service in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Apparently we've been alerted to the fact that there's an issue with this internet service in general in the neighborhood, guys. So if it's kicking out on you, if you're not able to hear me or see me, you can, hopefully we'll get that up and running soon. Jeff, are you still in here?
Yeah.
Do you want me just to keep rolling with celebration here?
As long as if someone on YouTube can verify that they're still seeing it.
Zach or Jose, if you guys can just let me know again, if you're able to see me and hear me despite all these weird connections, let me know on that. And if you can, then we'll be able to keep going here. Okay, Zach says he can see me now. Did it pause? Did it kick out for you for a minute there? Zach's been a champion here helping us out. So, okay, I think we're going to keep moving. You seem to, again, we might just for a bit. Okay. We're going to keep going. Hopefully it's the technological side of things gets taken care of shortly here. I'm going to turn down the speaker so we don't have to listen, keep talking to us, and we'll go from there. YouTube's good. Okay, thank you, Jose. Appreciate both of you guys. Yeah, let's keep rolling then. Jose Altuve with the Astros. Addison Barger with the Blue Jays. There's a nice Jonah Tong rookie for the Mets. So that's going to be Chip J. Paul Skeens for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Christian Yelich with the Brewers. Pasquantino with Kansas City. Mackenzie Gore with the Nationals. Carson Williams, rookie card for Tampa Bay. Again, the Rays are going to be James D. Imanaga with the Cubs. The Guardians, a nice Kyle Manzardo on the confetti. So that one's going out to Matt D. There's a nice Roman Anthony on the Titans of the game rookie card. Insert rookie is solid. That one's going to Boston, Brandon M. There's another mascot, blooper with the Braves. That one's Chip J. So the mascots go up to 6 on the hit counter. Perennial All-Stars, Manny Machado. That one's going out to San Diego. That's going to be JWJ. And the Perennial All-Stars are going to go up to 4. So the mascots are ahead with 6. And then the Game Day Drip, Perennial All-Stars, and 8-Bit Ballers each have 4. So that's where we're at right now. Devers with the Giants. Bubich with the Royals. Lauer with the Blue Jays. Dylan Beavers, rookie with the Orioles. So there we go. Zach's got a Dylan Beavers rookie. Hold on, we're going to use the approach here. Get Dylan Beavers squared away. There we go. Vlad Guerrero. Junior with the Blue Jays. Brian Abreu with the Astros. Tigers team card. Oh, I skipped over Pedro Pajes with the Cardinals. My bad. There's the Tigers key team card. Junior Caminero. He's been on a crazy tear lately. The Yankees get Giancarlo Stanton on the pink confetti. So that parallel for the Yankees. Nice one there for Chip J. Pirates are going to follow that up with a Paul Skeens on the throwback. That's such a cool looking card, in my opinion. The Paul Skeens on the throwback for Pittsburgh. Again, that's going to Nick H with Pittsburgh. Another Roman Anthony, stars of the MLB. So a couple Roman Anthony inserts. I know he's disappointed a little bit here, but Brandon M, congrats on that. 8-Bit Ballers is going to get one with Kyle Schwarber, again, runner-up in the home run derby. So that's Jose, there you go. With Kyle Schwarber, 8-Bit Ballers go to 5. And then Perennial All-Stars are going to come right up behind him and go to 5 as well, because Jose Altuve is going to show up for the Astros. So Josh S with the Altuve. Logan Gilbert with the Mariners. Alex Freeland on the rookie card with the Dodgers. Carson Whisenhunt with the Giants rookie card. Tyler Freeman with the Rockies. Garcia with the Rangers. Here's our first of the triple cards that we're going to have to random off. So there's a Cal Raleigh, Aaron Judge, and Junior Caminero. So unless we get 3 of these, we will have to do a leprechaun race that will determine which team or which spot's going to get that. So those 3 cards, when we get any of these league leaders cards, we have to randomize those. Alex Bregman with the Red Sox, Yamamoto with the Dodgers, Samuel Basallo rookie card for the Orioles, Casey Mize with the Tigers, Ben Williamson on the confetti for Seattle. That one is going out to Dennis T. Ellie De La Cruz, Titans of the Game with the Reds. So that one's going to be Jose. There you go with some Ellie. And then we get a mascot. There's Tessie for Boston. That's Brandon M. So the mascots are going to go to 7. And the game day drips got one right after them going to 5. So Javier Baez on the game day drip. That will go to the Detroit Tigers. Jose, a couple different inserts in there for you. Stephen Kolek with the Royals. Lazaro Estrada with the rookie card for the Blue Jays. That one's going to be Albert. Gavin Williams with the Guardians. Bo Naylor with the Guardians. Brian Wu with the Mariners. Kikuchi with the Angels. Royce Lewis with the Twins. Future stars, Spencer Schwallenbach for the Braves. That's Chip J. Jonah Heim with Texas. Kevin Gausman on the Chrome for Toronto. So that's going to be Albert D. First of the big tickets. We hadn't seen any of these inserts yet. But there's Marty's guy, Juan Soto with the Mets. So that one's going to Chip J. Got a Stars of the MLB with Christian Yelich for the Brewers. Darian. Nice 8-Bit Ballers with Bubba Chandler for Pittsburgh. The insert rookie card. So Nick H, congrats on that. Skeens throwback, and then the Chandler 8-Bit Baller is nice. So 8-Bit Ballers are going to go to 6. And Perennial All-Stars right behind that going to 6 as well. Because we got Francisco Lindor with the Mets. Again, that one is going to the Mets is Chip J. Otto Kemp rookie card with the Phillies. That one's Jose, I believe. Yep. Lennon Sosa with the White Sox. Will Warren with the Yankees. Jacob Melton with the Astros rookie card. So again, Houston is Josh S. McCutch for Pittsburgh. There's a nice Chase Burns rookie card for the Reds. So that one's going to be going out to Jose. I do like me some Chase Burns. I think he's a very solid pitcher. If he can stay healthy, I think he's going to be good for a while. Gets a little overlooked because of how many rookie pitchers there are, but he should not be. He's a good pitcher, so congrats on that one. Cool Crushers with the Phillies. Troy Johnston rookie card with the Marlins. That's John K. Romy Gonzalez with Boston. Going to get a Clayton Kershaw on the opening day chrome inserts. That one's a nice one. You get one of these in a box. You get the Clayton Kershaw, the classic, the Hall of Famer for sure when he gets there. Congrats on that one to the Dodgers spot, Brian B. Rockies are going to have a Warming Bernabal rookie on the confetti. So that is going to go to JWJ. Rookie confettis are always nice. The Yankee spot with Chip J is going to get a nice Stars of the MLB, Aaron Judge. So again, Judge is certainly very collectible. Game day drip, Mookie Betts. That one is going to go to the Dodgers as well, so it's Brian B. And game day drip's going to go to 6. But then the mascots are going to go right to 8 because the second Brewers mascot we've seen right there, the Barrel Man, is going to show up. So there we go for Milwaukee, Darian F. All right, RBI leaders this time. So this will have to be randomized. Cal Raleigh, Aaron Judge, Vinny Pasquantino. So this one's going to be Mariners, Yankees, or Royals. The other one is Mariners, Yankees, or Rays. So that'll be the setup. And again, if we get more of those, we might not have to do the randomization, but we'll have a leprechaun race with 3 leprechauns and see who wins it. Narvaez with the Red Sox, Strom with the Phillies, Sosa with the Phillies, Perkins with the A's on the rookie card. Murphy with the Braves, Mason Miller with the Padres, Mickey Moniak with the Rockies, Victor Robles with the Mariners. And then we've got a nice number 1 out of 99. First of the print game day drip on that green Jazz Chisholm for the Yankees. Fantastic. Chip J with a fantastic Yankees hit here. Oh, and then he's going to keep going with more Yankees in a second. But first, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get that game day drip in there. Let's get some fireworks when we're under 99. There we go. Again, I'll show you the back. You can kind of see it up there. Might have to show it to you upside down in order to get it on the camera. I'll get rid of the fireworks too here, guys. There you can see the angle of it. It's tough to see it, but 1 out of 99. First off the print. Congratulations. That's a great card. I'm going to follow it up right over the Cam Schlittler. Oh, I got to put game day drip up on the big board too. So game day drip goes to 7. The Cam Schlittler on the throwback rookie card again. That's a Chip J. J-Rod on the Titans of the game. That one's going to Seattle. It's Dennis T. There's Mr. Met on the mascot card. So that one is going to Chip J also. He had the entire New York contingent. So mascots go to 9. And then perennial all-stars are going to go up to 7. Because we've got a Mookie Betts as our last card for the Dodgers. All right, of the break, or of the box. So there we go. Congrats on the Dodgers spot. That is Brian B. So that's 1 box in. We are going to bring up the hit counter. Again, I'm hoping you guys can see it. At least Zach and Jose, you guys have been involved here. But there's our hit counter right now. We're at 29. So we're certainly going to end up in the 50 range, right? 50 to 60, maybe even 60s range. But you can see the mascots have a 2-hit lead on game day drip and the perennial all-stars. And then the 8-bit ballers are behind. So I'm going to open up this second box. It'll take me a little bit to get this squared away. Again, I'm hoping that technologically we're working okay. I'm just kind of plugging along here. Sometimes when you're online, you don't actually know because you're just talking. And hopefully it's going out and the interwebs are carrying it to all of you. If nothing else, I know we've got a recording of it. So we can put it up there. So Zach's in on mascots at 60. Probably a solid bet. So there's empty box number 2. Start opening up some packs here. Jose is going mascot 62. I see Andrew just jumped in there with mascot 61. There we go. There's a third pick in there. Andrew, thanks for jumping in. Hopefully you're doing well. We're having a little technological issues on the eBay side of the world right now, but in general, we're moving along here nicely. We've had some good cards come out of both our All-Star Games Mega and then our celebration. We just had a game day drip, Jazz Chisholm out of 99. It was nice. So, all right, we got mascot 60, mascot 61, mascot 62. The fun thing would be if it ended at 61 total, all of you would actually win because you'd be within 1. There you go. So again, we've got a little bit of time. If anybody else is watching right now, it'd be on YouTube because eBay is not playing nice. But if you're on YouTube right now and you've never seen the hit counter for us before, you got a chance to win some free stuff. So today we're giving away, there's Robert making a pick, mascots 55. We're giving away packs of Prospect Edition. That's our buyer's giveaway. Again, if we can get some good involvement on the hit counter, we'll probably do 2 packs of Prospect Edition for our Leprechaun race on the hit counter giveaway. So If you are not in the breaks, you want to make sure you get a hold of Max in case you do end up winning and he's got your information. We have had people win on the hit counter. They get a leprechaun, they win the race at the end, and then we don't know who they are. We don't have any information other than a YouTube handle or an eBay handle, and so we can't ship those. But if you're not in the breaks, that's okay. We'll still ship to you. We just have to have your information in order to do it. So if you're not in on any of the breaks, make sure that you connect with Max, who's doing our modding. And you can say hi to Max as well if you get a chance. So the theme seems to be going with mascots. It's probably a good bet. I think it's pretty standard what you kind of run into in most of these boxes here. So I don't know that I did the best job picking the hit counter for this one, but I wanted to play. Honestly, it was all driven because I like the mascot cards. And I was like, let's make that part of the hit counter. And I was like, well, then I should probably go with other inserts. It'd be weird if I do mascots and then themes. So, all right, I'm going to grab a quick drink here. I'm going to take the hit counter off of there, and then we're going to close up any predictions in just a second. All right, hit counter's off of there. Max, go ahead and close that up. Here we go, box number 2. Good luck, everybody, and again, thanks for being with us today. Otto Kemp with the Phillies on a rookie card to get us going right away. So Jose gets a rookie from Philadelphia. Lennon Sosa with the White Sox. Stephen Kolek with the Royals. CJ Kafis on the rookie card for the Guardians. So that one's going to go to Matt D. Brenton Doyle with the Rockies. Arenado with the Cardinals. Estevez with the Royals. Loperfido with the Blue Jays. Burke with the White Sox. We're going to get a J-Rod on the Chrome for Seattle. So that one's going to Dennis T. This is our first of the Topps all teams that we've seen, and there's a nice Nick Kurtz. Solid one for the A's. Congratulations going out to Chip J on that. Yordan Alvarez on the Stars of the MLB for Houston. That one's going to be Josh S. There's a Mike Trout on the 8-Bit Ballers. That one's John K. And that's going to be followed by a perennial All-Star. So 8-Bit Ballers are going to go to 7. And then the perennial All-Star is going to go to 8. And the perennial all-star is Paul Skeens. So nice insert Paul Skeens there for Pittsburgh. Nick H, congrats. Ooh, I need to reload my top loaders just a little bit. I saw that before I opened the box, then I didn't get it done. Here we go. Whoa, cards are sliding on me, my bad. Lazaro Estrada with the Blue Jays. That's a rookie card for Albert D. Gavin Williams with the Guardians. Carter with the Rangers. Bob Seymour on the rookie card for the Rays. Blaze Alexander with the D-backs. Alunder Avila rookie card with the Royals. Bryce Harper with the Phillies. Pena with the Astros. Leiter with the Rangers. Drew Gilbert on the rookie card for the Giants. We had a nice Clayton Kershaw before. We got another nice Clayton Kershaw on the confetti. Here, that's going out to the Dodgers and Brian B. Got a Mookie Betts for the Dodgers Titans of the game, so that's also going to Brian B. There's a mascot. It's going to be followed by a game day drip. So there's the A's mascot. That one's going to Chip J. So that's going to put it at 10 for that. And game day drip's going to come right next to it and go to 8 with a Jackson Chourio game day drip for the Brewers. So that's Darian F. Logan Gilbert with the Mariners. Freeland rookie card with the Dodgers. Devers with the Giants. DeGrom with the Rangers. Kyle Karros with the Rockies on the rookie card. So Colorado is going to JWJ. Perdomo with the Diamondbacks. Caballero with the Yankees. Garcia with the Red Sox rookie card. And the Red Sox are Brandon. Riley Green with the Tigers. Josh Smith with the Rangers. Nice throwback Miggy Cabrera with those Tigers. Jose. It's a nice card. Vlad Guerrero Jr. on the Stars of the MLB for Toronto. Albert D. Jack Kaggs, the 8-Bit Ballers card for Kansas City. John K. Nice one right there. So the 8-Bit Ballers, and then right behind that is going to be a perennial All-Star. 8-Bit Ballers are going to go up to 8. Perennial All-Star is going to go up to 9. Perennial All-Star we're talking about is Juan Soto. Again, Marty's guy. Let's go to Chip J. Chris Bubich. Eric Lauer with the Blue Jays. Lindor with the Mets. Roki Sasaki and the Future Stars with the Dodgers. Here's another one of those triple league leaders. So it'll be the Pittsburgh spot, the LA spot, or the Philly spot. Again, if somebody, Jose's got 2 out of 3 of those. He got Phillies, or no, I'm sorry, he's just got the Philly spot. But again, we will randomize that off at the end to see which team or which spot's going to get that. James Wood with the Nationals, Blake Snell with the Dodgers, Wilson Contreras with the Cardinals. He's now obviously playing with the Red Sox. He was an all-star. Bubba Chandler on the rookie card for Pittsburgh, so that's a nice one for Nick. Ryan Nelson with the D-backs. There's an Altuve on the confetti going for Houston. That's Josh S. And again, inserts, guys, a lot of inserts, parallels, rookies going to get sleeved off screen. James Wood with the Nationals. So that goes, James Wood goes to James D. That's a cool one. The Toronto Ace, the mascot there for Toronto, that's going to Albert D. And our mascots are going to go to 11 and keep the lead. And the 8-bit ballers are going to go to 9 with a sweet Ken Griffey Jr. for the Mariners. So Dennis T. Get a little Ken Griffey Jr. action. Peyton Tolley rookie with the Red Sox. Jose Altuve with the Astros. Kershaw with the Dodgers. Soriano with the Angels. Joe Ryan with the Twins. Chiefs team card. Gunnar Henderson with the Orioles. Teoscar Hernandez with the Dodgers. Ryan Jeffers with the Twins. Angel Acuna with the Mets. He plays for the White Sox now, but with the Mets and the Future Stars. That's going to go to Chip J. There's a Jack Haggs, a rookie greatest hits right there. So that one's going to go to Kansas City. John K. Followed by a little Dodgers action for Brian B. That's a Shohei Ohtani on the Stars of the MLB. Those Shohei inserts. Nothing to get too upset about on that. Then we're going to hit a game day drip with Carlos Correa. So that one is going to the Houston Astros. I was thinking Twins because he used to be there, but that's going to be Josh S. on the game day drip. And then there's going to be a mascot right behind him. So game day drip goes to 9. Mascots go to 12. And there's maybe what I was thinking. That's TC Bear for the Twins. That one's going to JWJ. So mascots are keeping their lead. There's a Jacob Mizorowski on the rookie card. Probably the best pitcher in baseball right now. He's certainly they rested him from his last start, and they may push back one, they said. But he's been so good in the first half of the year. The New Age Athletics, A's, a little team card. Brian Bella with the Red Sox. Will Vest with the Tigers. Tristan Peters, rookie card with the Rays. That Miz, by the way, was going to Darian. That Rays card, rookie card, James D. Brandon Garcia for the D-backs on the rookie card is going to go to Susan. Hunter Goodman with the Rockies. Miller with the Mariners. Owen Cassie on the rookie card for the Cubs. That's Jose. Austin, even though he's with the Marlins now, but he's on the Cubs for that card. Austin Riley with the Braves. The Roman Anthony rookie card profile by Ken Griffey Jr. It's a nice one for Boston. Brandon. Going to follow that up with a Stars of the MLB for Fernando Tatis Jr. That's going to JWJ. And we got a mascot for Detroit. Pause. That's going to Jose. There you go. Mascot, and that's going to follow by an 8-bit baller as well. So the mascots go to 13. 8-bit ballers go to 10. And our total's at 41. 8-bit baller we got was Derek Jeter. It's a nice one going to the Yankees and Chip J. Sonny Gray with the Cardinals. Kobe Mayo on the Future Stars for the Orioles. There's another one of those triple, and that one's got Ohtani involved. Schwarber, Ohtani, and Soto. Somebody's going to get that card based on randomization. Tariq Skubal with Detroit. It'll be interesting to see as we get to the end of this month. We've only got a couple more weeks in July. Does Skubal get traded? Or does he end up staying with Detroit for the rest of the year? Again, Detroit, the thing about we'll talk about this in the next break, but the thing about the American League is that almost everybody's in it. I mean, there's a team under 500 that would be a wild card right now. So trading Skubal might be taking yourself out of it a little bit if you're Detroit. Michael McGreevy with the Cardinals, a Blue Jays team card. Nolan Shanuel with the Angels. There's another one of our triple cards, so that's going to have to get randomized. That's for wins. It's going to be the Brewers, the Phillies, or the Giants. That'll get that card. Joe Adell with the Angels. Giolito on the Sandblast for Boston Red Sox. That's going to be Brandon. Peyton Tolley on the rookie confetti for Boston, Brandon M. So 2 Boston in a row on the parallels. Nice little run there for Brandon. Jacob Wilson stars of the MLB. That one's going to the A's. So that's Chip J. The Bobby Witt Jr. 8-Bit Ballers. That one's Kansas City, and 8-Bit Ballers goes to 11. But the mascots keep their lead and go to 14. So the A's, that was, the Royals, that was John K. And then the Braves are going to get Blooper, the mascot, and that was to Chip J. JT Ginn with the A's. Ryan McMahon with the Yankees. Kyle Teal. Again, that Teal card, that must just be part of the card where it says catcher. We had one earlier, too. It's got that little kind of scuff on it. Weird look. Must be, like, again, kicking dirt from his feet. Kind of interesting. You can see it right there. But that was what it looked like on the other Kyle Teal card, too. So it wasn't like an individual thing. But that's for Brandon for the White Sox. Happened to it with the Braves. Reed Detmers with the Angels. Almost skipped over Carson Seymour, rookie card for the Giants. That's JRC. Matt McClain with the Reds. Willie Adames with the Giants. Jordan Beck with the Rockies. Josh Young with the Rangers. Rafael Devers on the confetti for the Giants. Giants have had a number of decent cards here, at least parallels. So insert. So JRC, congrats on that. There's a nice Samuel Basallo on the Titans of the game. There we go. Baltimore, Zach K. It's a Basallo insert rookie card. 8-Bit Ballers with Nolan Ryan for Houston. So that's Josh S. Followed by Game Day Drip with J-Rod for Seattle. That one's going to Dennis T. So let's get the Game Day Drip to 10 and the 8-Bit Ballers up to 12. Totals up to 45 already. Tyler Stevenson with the Reds. Patrick Bailey with the Giants. Kyle Backus with the D-backs on the rookie card. Parker Messick with the Guardians on the rookie card. Jacob Lopez with the A's, Carlos Rodon with the Yankees, Benintendi with the White Sox, Yu Darvish with the Padres, Jeremiah Jackson on the rookie card with the Orioles. Chicago Cubs get a chrome team card. So that one's going to Jose. And there's a Kyle Teal rookie card. So nothing hitting the catcher spot on this one. That's the throwback. Again, super cool cards in my opinion. I love that they do that. That's a throwback. That's for the White Sox, and that is Brandon M. Talked about Tariq Skubal before, but there he is again. The stars of the MLB for Detroit. Again, that one's going to Jose. Jose Altuve with Houston is going to Josh on the Perennial All-Stars. That's going to follow up with a mascot. So mascots are at 15. Perennial All-Stars are at 10. The mascot is Screech from the Nationals. That's going to James D. Ben Williamson with the Mariners. Warming Burnable on the rookie card with the Rockies. Rockies are going to be JWJ. There's a nice Aaron Judge for the Yankees. So that's going to Chip J. Kerry Carpenter with Detroit. Josh Lowe with Tampa Bay. Dean Kramer with the Orioles. Zach Wheeler with the Phillies. There's a Cam Schlittler for the Yankees. Nice rookie card. So Yankees spot doing well, including that out of 99 on the Game Day Drip for Jazz Chisholm. So Chip J with the Yankees doing well in this break. Ben Lively with the Guardians. Luke Raley with the Mariners. KC spot's going to get Chris Bubich on the confetti. So that's going to go out to John K. Stars of the MLB, Mike Trout for the Angels. That one's going to John K. also. Game Day Drip, Javi Baez with Detroit. That one's going to Jose. And then we got an 8-bit baller with the Philadelphia Phillies, and that one's also going to Jose. So Jose's done a nice job of stacking up some inserts at times. So 8-bit ballers go to 13. Game Day Drip goes to 11. Totals at 49, and our stack is getting low. I think I see a numbered card in there somewhere, which would be good. Logan Webb with the Giants. Travis Adams, rookie card with the Twins. That's GWJ. Cal Manzardo with the Guardians. Dalton Varsho with the Blue Jays. Jimmy Crooks with the Cardinals on the rookie card. That's also JWJ. Brett Beatty with the Mets. Dylan Cruz on the Future Stars with the Nationals. There's a Dodgers duo with Ohtani in play. So the Nationals, by the way, are James D. Dodgers duo with Ohtani's going to Brian B. Tommy Edman, Carlos Cortez on the rookie card for the A's. Again, the A's are Chip J. There's a Gunnar Henderson on the big ticket for you, Zach. That one's going out to the Orioles and Zach. There's a Shohei Ohtani on the Titans of the game. So we've seen a couple different versions of Shohei coming through here. Nothing parallel-wise, but still picking up some Shohei cards as we go. Perennial All-Star Francisco Lindor for the Mets. That's Chip J. And then we got Tessie with the Red Sox mascot going out to Brandon. So mascots go to 16. Perennial All-Stars go to 11. Didier Fuentes with the Braves rookie card. Atlanta's going to be Chip J. Brady Singer with the Reds. Ellie De La Cruz with the Reds. Mauricio Dubon with the Astros. We've got the triple card here with the RBIs. So that's another new one. So Phillies, Mets, or Mets are going to end up with that one. Lawrence Butler with the A's. The Phillies team card. Jackson Merrill with the Padres. Here's Pavin Smith out of 2026. So it's nice. I don't like when sets number cards really high. I do like that Topps does this numbered out of the year of the set. I think that's kind of cool. So that's a Pavin Smith out of 2026. 583 out of 2026, but that one's going to Susan with the D-backs. Peyton Tolley on the opening. There's our opening day. It's a rookie card, too. So you get that opening day chrome look. You get one of those in a box. That one's going to Boston and Brandon. There's a confetti of Eric Lauer with the Blue Jays. That's going to Albert D. There's a Stars of the MLB, Basallo. So Basallo showing up in a couple different ways as a rookie for Zach and those Orioles. Mascot comes into play with the Barrel Man for the Brewers. So that's going to be Darian getting that. So the mascots go to 17, a pretty solid lead. 8-Bit Baller is going to get one back with 14. So we're now at 53 total. So there's Bubba Chandler. That one's going to Pittsburgh, Nick H. Nice rookie insert for a solid rookie pitcher with Bubba Chandler. Carlos Narvaez with the Red Sox. Matt Strahm with the Phillies. Juan Burgos rookie card with the D-backs. Again, D-backs are going to be Susan. Ezekiel Tovar with the Rockies. Canzone with the Mariners. Yuri Perez with the Marlins. Isaac Collins Gold Cup for the Brewers. That is Darian. Arizona Diamondbacks team card. Doval with the Yankees. Anthony Sigler rookie card for the Brewers. So that's Darian. Sonny Gray on the confetti for the Red Sox. Or excuse me, the Cardinals, the Red Birds. It's JWJ. There's a Gunnar Henderson. So we've had a number of Orioles inserts in here for you, Zach. Gunnar Henderson with Baltimore. There's our game day drip of Ronald Acuna Jr. That'll go to the Braves, and that'll be Chip J. And then we're going to have a mascot right behind it. So mascots are going to go to 18. Game day drip's going to go to 12. And we're at 55. So Robert's guess on the number right now. So the mascot is the Orioles mascot. It just says mascot. But there it is. So that one's going out to Zach as well. All right, last stack of cards here. Red Sox team card. Yoshida, Brandon Marsh with the Phillies. Ronnie Enriquez with the Marlins. Cabrera with the Marlins. Brewers team card. Duran with the Phillies. Campbell on the Future Stars with the Red Sox. Andrew Vaughn with the Brewers. Yastrzemski with the Royals. A nice Ellie De La Cruz on the throwback card. Going out to Cincinnati. That's Jose. Congrats on that. There's an Aaron Judge on the insert Titans of the game going to the Yankees, Chip J. I appreciate that, Zach. We'll ship it to you. I think I do have that one. I think I've got almost all of them at this point. But I appreciate that. It's very nice of you to offer. But I do like those. I really like finding the mascot relics. I think those are great. So Perennial All-Stars, Mookie Betts going to the Dodgers. So that's going to take Perennial All-Stars up to 12. And then our last card is also going to be the Dodgers, Mookie Betts again with the Game Day Drip. So Game Day Drip's going to go to 13. And those Dodgers cards go to Brian. So let's look at the hit counter, see where we're at on that. So we ended up with the mascots winning. All 4 of you that predicted on that did that. So Zach, Jose, Robert, and Andrew, you guys all get one. And then nobody was on the number within one of the numbers. So we go to who is closest, and that was Robert that guessed 55. So Robert's going to get 2 leprechauns out of this. Everybody else will get 1 leprechaun. And we'll show you what the leprechaun race looks like in a second here, although I think you guys have seen that before because we're going to have to randomize some cards off. So first, let's recap, and then we'll leprechaun race. Judge, Titans of the Game. Bubba Chandler, 8-Bit Ballers rookie. Basalo on the Stars of the MLB rookie. Peyton Tolley with one of our 2 opening days, and that's a rookie. The Pavin Smith out of 2026. Ohtani, Titans of the Game. The Dodgers duo with Ohtani. Cam Schlittler rookie. Kyle Teal on the throwback rookie for the White Sox. Basalo, Titans of the Game rookie. Peyton Tolley on a rookie with the confetti. So Peyton Tolley did well here. Red Sox, Roman Anthony, profiles card. Mizorowski on the rookie. Ohtani on the Stars of the MLB. The Cags Greatest Hits rookie. Cags 8-Bit Ballers rookie. The confetti Clayton Kershaw. Skeens Perennial All-Stars. Schlittler on the throwback rookie card. The game day drip, a 1 out of 99 for the Yankees for Jazz Chisholm. Aaron Judge, Stars of the MLB. Warming Burnable on the confetti rookie for the Rockies. Clayton Kershaw with our other opening day for the Dodgers. Chase Burns, rookie card. Another Bubba Chandler, 8-Bit Ballers. Roman Anthony, Stars of the MLB rookie. The Skeens throwback. Giancarlo Stanton on the pink confetti. Dylan Beavers, rookie card. Roman Anthony, the Titans of the Game rookie. Dodgers duo with Ohtani again. There's an Aaron Judge. Cam Schlittler rookie card. Kyle Backus on the confetti rookie card. Cags rookie card, Titans of the Game. We got that first pitch, Alicia Newman, which I think is cool. That's a unique pull that we got out of there. Judge, Perennial All-Star, and then Mizorowski, 8-Bit Baller. Mizorowski, Stars of the MLB. And then our first confetti, which I just like doing the first confetti, is Tyler Stevenson. All right, we do have to take care of some randomization here. So we do have one of the RBI with the Seattle, New York, and the Royals. Home runs, Seattle, New York, and the Rays. ERA, Pittsburgh, Dodgers, and Phillies. Home runs, Phillies, Dodgers, and Mets. Wins, Brewers, Phillies, and Giants. And RBIs, Phillies, Mets, and Mets. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get a leprechaun race ready to go here. And our leprechaun race is just going to say left, right, and center. And I'll show you guys in a second. Well, left, center, and right. So I'll bring up the leprechaun race so you guys can see it. 3 spots there. We're going to run it for, let's go, you know what, we're going to go 16 seconds. Tomorrow's the 16th of July. That's my anniversary as well. So we'll go 16 as our number for time today. So if the right wins, it's going to be all 3 of the right, or anything that's on the right side. Sorry, there we go. So it'll be there. If the center wins, it'll be anybody in there, and left wins here, and Max will sort all those out for us. All right, so here we go. Good luck, everybody. Left, right, or center. Let's turn up the music, see if we can hear the leprechauns. There we go. Adds a little something, I think. Looks like left is in a good spot. I don't know if anybody's going to catch left. They are not. So the left spot on all these, and I'll let you know what they are. Just writing that on a sticky note so Max can take care of it. So it'll be the Phillies spot. We'll get that one. The Brewers spot. Let me get the leprechauns off of there. So again, Phillies spot gets that one. Brewers spot gets that one. Phillies spot gets that one. That's got an Ohtani on there too. The Pirates get that. The Mariners get that, and the Mariners get that. All right, so that takes care of our celebration break. Set those so that Max can sort through them. Let's take a look and see where we're at on our schedule. And I think we are running, we're just actually a couple minutes behind because there's so many cards with celebration. So we're going to move right ahead. I'll put the schedule up there. We're going to move right ahead into our Topps Finest break. We'll get our hit counter going for that too. But let's get that team list up here. And we're going to go through. So we've got 4 of the Topps Finest Megas. There aren't nearly as many cards in these. What we're going to do is we're going to go through the first 2 right here, and then we'll kind of do what we do with the hit counter normally. All right, so while I'm opening these, we're going to get our team list up there. Thank you guys that are involved in this one. So we've got, for the Topps Finest, We've got Susan K on the D-backs once again. We've got the Braves are Chip J. We've got Zach K with those Orioles. Tried and true. He keeps going back to them. I love it. Boxes. I like that these boxes are smaller, by the way. I think that's good. So there's empty box number 1. You can see it. Some of these boxes are huge, and they don't have any packs in there. So again, Zach's got those Orioles, hopefully pulling something good for you. Tim B with the Red Sox. Jose back with the Cubs. Joseph R's got the White Sox. Rick S with the Reds. Michael L with the Guardians. Tim B with the Rockies. Joseph R with the Tigers. Tim B with the Astros. Joseph R with the Royals. Jose's got the Angels. William H with the Dodgers. Make sure I get everything out of there. Empty box number 2. Tim B's got the Marlins. Joseph R's got the Brewers. Rich H has got the Twins and the Mets. Chad R's got the Yankees. Aaron D's got the A's. Tim B's got the Phillies. Joshua V's got the Pirates. Rich H with the Padres. Brandon M with the Giants. Joseph R with the Mariners. Josh G with the Cardinals. James D with the Rays. Chip J with the Rangers. Brandon M with the Blue Jays. And Bill Y with the Nationals. So that is our team list. Again, thank you to everybody that bought a spot. We do appreciate you. Here's where we're at on the hit counter. And I'll tell you with the hit counter, the reasoning behind these 4 teams is I looked at the standings this morning and said, what are the teams that are closest to 500? And one of these teams is at 500 exactly, which is the Padres. The other teams are just below 500. And so I included the teams that were closest to 500. So Padres, Nationals, Mariners, and Twins. Again, if you are below 500, you are still a playoff team. Well, in one case, with the American League. Kind of crazy that you can be at less than 50% wins and you still are a playoff team. But that's what it is. If you're below 500 in the National League, I believe you're 3 or 4 games out at least on that. So. One of the cool things about Topps Finest, so you guys are predicting which team's going to have the most and how many. Again, we will go through 2 of our megas here. Once we get through those 2, we'll then go and give you guys a chance to make a change if you'd like. So make your predictions on there. One of the cool things about Topps Finest, one of the things I've always liked about this is that the Topps Finest has kind of 3 tiers, right? There's still inserts in here that we're looking for. There's still some of that stuff. But we're looking for, like, you can get common, you can get uncommon, you can get rare, and this year they added in super rare as well. So I'm guessing that for 208 card tell, I'm guessing you're going Padres. Maybe that translated for you. I'm not really sure because it says parents 20. So I'm a parent. Maybe I should be on the hit list somehow too. But if you can clarify that at 208, that'd be great. Let us know that you are actually talking about the Padres for your prediction. A reminder that if you're not in the breaks at all, please reach out and let Max know kind of how we can ship to you if you end up winning one of our free packs. So we've got a number of leprechauns given away. We'll be doing 2 free packs of Prospect Edition for our giveaway. So nice opportunity to get a cool Prospect Edition pack. One of those packs, either the Buyer's Givey, so there's 6 packs. We're giving away 3 for the Buyer's Givey, 2 for the hit counter, and then there's 1 that'll be left over. One of those packs, we might do that live at some point in time, or we'll see what happens. But one of those packs will have an auto in it, based on the way blasters normally go. So again, at 208, if you can hear me and can clarify that you're looking at the parents on that, or the Padres rather than the parents, that would be great. So, again, those of you that are involved in this, as long as we know that your handle is who you are and you already have a spot in the break, then we're good. If not, you'll want to make sure you reach out to Max. So with that in mind, let me grab a quick drink here. I don't know if anybody else is excited to watch at 2 o'clock the second World Cup semifinal. But we should be done just a little around there after that, and maybe we'll run a couple live things. Actually, we can't because eBay's not playing nice. So we'll do this. We'll do some Leprechaun races, and then we'll probably call it a day. Always feel free to jump onto eBay and check out some of our upcoming breaks as well. More good stuff coming out of Cardline Breaks as we go. So All right, let's get the hit counter off of there, and good luck, everybody. Here we go. There's Colby Thomas on the rookie card for Oakland, and you can see any of these that have this kind of up and down paint, that's the common. So that's a nice card for Aaron D with the A's. And again, rookies, inserts, a lot of these cards will get sleeved up off camera, guys. Sorry, this is a thicker card, so I want to make sure I have a slightly thicker top loader available to make sure we're doing it well for you. Justin Verlander with Detroit. There's Joe Adell, and again, I'm just showing you some of these. If you see with Joe Adell, if you see the kind of cross element there, that's an uncommon. So that's a Joe Adell uncommon for the Angels. So that's Jose. We're gonna get a numbered card right away. Marcelo Meyer out of 150. So 82 out of 150. Marcelo Meyer for Boston. Tim B, congratulations. Right now, so it's England and Argentina that'll play today. They start at 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock Central Time. Sorry, that's a rare, by the way, on the Marcelo Meyer. So that's a rare out of 150. So that's a very nice card. We're gonna do a disco ball off of that. Nice card going out to Tim B there. So it's England Argentina. They kick off at 2 o'clock Central Time. So they haven't kicked off yet. But that Spain France game was good yesterday. There's an Ohtani on Team Finest. Nice insert going out to the Dodgers. Congratulations, William H. And then that's like a player checklist as well. It's kind of a cool looking thing. And maybe the Team Finest, they're each checked off on there. Nice card there. We got an Alex Bregman on the World's Finest. So I'm not sure. Do we know for the World Baseball Classic, do they just go to the team that they currently play on? Because it's in the Team USA uniform. We might have to check the checklist on that, Max, and just see. So Bregman World's Finest, I'm assuming that falls within a team checklist, but it really just lists USA on the back of there. So we'll get that figured out as we move forward. Cade Horton from the Cubs, Matt Olson from the Braves, Jose Altuve from the Astros, Mason Wynn from the Cardinals. There's a Jack Caggs on the rookie card. That is a common on the rookie card, but still a Caggs rookie card. So that one is going out to Joseph R. Robert, were you asking who I think is going to win? Or are you asking who was winning? Because I'd ask you, who do you think is going to win? Here's a Vlad Guerrero on the, looks like, again, a glitter kind of sparkle ice. I don't really know exactly what that's called within Topps Finest, but that's a nice one. It's not numbered. Cool looking card for Toronto, and that is still the common version of it, just a parallel of it. So Brandon M. Again, the design this year I think is fun. I've liked some of the designs in the past more, but I still think it's a cool card. Manny Machado for the Padres. Corey Seager with the Rangers. There's a nice J.J. Weatherholt. A lot of people think he might be the Rookie of the Year this year. So J.J. Weatherholt, that one's going to the Cardinals. Josh G. Bubba Chandler on the rookie card for Pittsburgh. It's a nice one going to Joshua V. With Josh G and then Joshua V. Following that up with the Bubba Chandler. Again, those are both commons as well. There's Jose Ramirez. There's a Team Finest Francisco Lindor. And yep, they check off whichever player it is on the back. It looks like there's a little bit of a team match on that. So that one's pretty cool for the Mets. Congratulations going to Rich H. And a lot of these will get sleeved off screen, guys. Alcantara with the Marlins. Bo Bichette with the Mets. Mike Trout with the Angels. Nick Kurtz with the A's. There's a Nico Horner, and you can see that different pattern on there. So that's an uncommon. Nico Horner for the Cubs. So that's Jose. There's a Kyle Teal rookie card for the White Sox. Oh, those are the mini diamond parallels. I'm sorry, I couldn't figure out I was calling it ice. Those are the mini diamond parallels that are part of what you get in the Topps Finest Megas. That was ridiculous of me. My apologies, guys. But there's a nice one for the White Sox. That one's going to Joseph R. with the mini diamonds. Trey Turner with the Phillies. Tatis Jr. with San Diego. Ellie De La Cruz with the Reds. There's a Jack Caggs on the uncommon rookie. So we haven't seen a rare yet, but we've seen some uncommons. or a super rare, which would be awesome. I don't know that we'll run into that. Those don't show up a whole lot. The Jack Hags, another nice one there for Kansas City, Joseph R. Jung Hoo Lee on the world's finest. Again, that'll list him with Korea. I would assume that's going to go back, and that is a refractor also. I don't believe that the Bregman was a refractor, but that's a Jung Hoo Lee on the refractor. Nice card on the world's finest. I'm gonna end up top loading a ton of cards here just because these finest are so cool. Kevin McGonigal on the arrivals. It's a nice one there with Detroit, Joseph R. The McGonigal card. And so many prospects that are doing well now as they get into being rookies instead of prospects. Carlos Correa with the Astros. There's a Brandon Sproat rookie card for the Brewers. Alex Bregman with the Cubs. Pete Alonso with the Orioles. There's a Brandon Sproat out of 75. That is a rare. So there's you can kind of see the swooping paint. And then we've got the pattern with that. So out of 75. So not only do we get a rare, but we get out of 75 going to the Brewers. Joseph R. Let's get that in a top loader. You can kind of see it on the top right there out of 75. Very nice 59 out of 75. Let's get our fireworks kicking here. We get under 100. Congratulations. Very cool card right there. And again, you can see that pattern that gives us the rare, kind of that swooshing look to it. Yankees get Max Fried with the mini diamond parallel. That is on a common. That's going out to Chad R. Then we get a Shohei Ohtani on the Topps finest. That's a common, but it's Shohei. So Shohei's not really ever common for the most part. So I think Shohei's probably the greatest baseball player of all time. I don't think I'm taking a big leap on that either. There's a Murakami rookie card. Again, I just keep top loading so many of these cards. We're not even through box one. I'm going to run through a thing of top loaders already. There's Murakami going out to the White Sox. Congratulations, Joseph R. Joseph doing well in this break so far. Chase Burns from Cincinnati on the rookie card. Another good rookie going out to Rick S. That's one of the things, too, is that compared to, like, the other Topps products, these are very limited checklists. So, like, the rookies are, like, the rookies. So you don't get those fringe rookies in there, like for the Brewers, Anthony Sigler kind of thing. You get the rookies. So Jacob deGrom with the Rangers. There's a Connor Griffin rookie. Connor Griffin, I don't believe, is even in the Topps Series 2, or maybe he's an update. I don't know. But he is up with the ball club now, so Topps finest included him. That's a very nice card for Pittsburgh. I don't know for a fact, it's Joshua V, if that is his first rookie card or not, but it might be. The world's finest, Shohei Ohtani. So, again, we will check to make sure that these go, and we'll get them with the proper teams. But I would assume that's going to go to the Dodgers, William H. So we base it off of the checklist that's put out by Topps. So there's Andrew with a National 17 guess in there, so we'll make sure we get you included. You know what? I have done nothing with the hit counter. We're going to have to double. I'm going to finish this box. We're going to have to double back because I completely didn't. I was so focused on the cards, I wasn't paying attention at all to the hit counter. So we're going to go back and fix that, guys. Nice Paul Skeens. Byron Buxton with the Twins. Joe Ryan with the Twins. There's a Johnston Garcia with the Pirates. There's a Carter Jensen on the rookie rare for the Royals. So congrats going to Casey, Joseph R. And then we're going to have a Zach Neto. I feel like Zach Neto's had rookie cards for like 8 years in a row now. Zach Neto on the mini diamond parallel rookie card for the Angels, and that's going to go to Jose. All right. I got to go back and fix. So Padres, Nationals, Mariners, Twins. Here's Nationals, Mariners, Twins. Jung Hoo Lee is with San Francisco. Can you look that up for me? Because I'm going to need that for the hit counter. Padres, Nationals, Mariners, Twins. Sorry, I'm fixing hit counter right now because I didn't do a very good job with it. Actually, I did a terrible job with it. All right. Unless Jung Hoo Lee's in play, we don't have that.
Yeah.
Giants, okay. Padres, Nationals, Mariners, Twins. Anybody? Bregman with Toronto still? Maybe I didn't miss that many, guys. I know there were a couple Twins up here. The Twins have 2. Padres, Nationals, Mariners, Twins. So there's a Padre. Ooh, glad I caught it before we got to box 2. There's another Padre. That was Machado, so the Padres go to 2. All right, and we're caught up. So, did we find out where Bregman was at? Or is he with the Cubs now? I feel like I should know this. I'm taking guesses on it, but you guys can help me out too, because right now I'm, for whatever reason, just blanking on where Alex Bregman is playing at.
Yes.
He's with the Cubs. Okay.
The World's
Yep.
cards, they are their own thing on the checklist. However, most of them are with teams.
Okay. So,
go either way.
all right, are they listed on the team sets?
Those specific cards are not dedicated like World's Best.
Okay.
But they like the base cards are on teams.
Okay.
Go either way.
So what we're going to do with these guys is the world's finest, unless they don't have a Major League Baseball team, they are going to go to the team that they're on. So we didn't sell a spot for that. So that's the way we're going to play that. All right, let's move forward. Again, apologies that we had to slow down there because I made a mistake on the hit counter. All right, I'll be on top of it now. All right, box number 2. Nice Andrew Painter rookie for the Phillies. That one's going out to Tim B. Mookie Betts with the Dodgers. Jack Kaggs on the rookie card. And that's a common, but nice one. We got to keep our eyes out for Padres, Nationals, Mariners, and Twins. We've had no Nationals and no Mariners yet. So that one's Kansas City going out to Joseph R. Tariq Skubal with Detroit. Jacob deGrom with the Rangers. That's our second, I believe, mini diamond parallel of Vlad Guerrero Jr., Vladdy Jr. So Toronto's going to get doubled up on that. Brandon. Trey Turner with the Phillies. Carson Williams on the rookie card with the Rays. There's the Nationals, Dylan Cruz. So the Nationals will go to 1. Followed by a Padre, Tatis Jr. And then Ellie De La Cruz with the Reds. So the Padres go to 3 and are in the lead over the Twins by 1. Tariq Skubal on the finest. That is going to go to Detroit. So congratulations on that for Joseph R. Brandon Sproat rookie card with the Brewers. There's Bregman with the Cubs, so would have answered my own question to some degree. Alonso with the Orioles. There's a Freddie Freeman on the uncommon. So Freddie Freeman, you can see the uncommon right there. Just checking back on something real quick. I don't think I missed any refractors, Max, but just keep an eye out for that. There's Bo Bichette. There's a Mookie Betts on the mini diamonds. So Mookie Betts with the Dodgers. Congratulations, William H. There's a Chase Burns with Cincinnati. We saw Chase Burns before, too, for Rick S. Carlos Correa with the Astros. Jacob deGrom with the Rangers. There's Connor Griffin with the Pirates. Again, it's a common. We're going to see an uncommon with Stephen Kwan here. The Guardians in 1 second. Let's get Connor Griffin taken care of for Joshua V. Stephen Kwan on the uncommon. The finest timelines with Kirk Gibson. That's pretty cool for the Dodgers, and it gives kind of the announcement of that of what happened at the time. So that one's a cool one for the Dodgers. I haven't seen those before too much. So that's William H. Running through top loaders quickly here because these cards are great. There's the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Nice Trey Savage rookie card for the Blue Jays. We still haven't seen a Mariner. We've only seen 1 National. And Brady House is going to change that. He gives us another National to put up on the board. The Nationals are going to go to 2. Arenado with the Diamondbacks. Giancarlo Stanton on the blue mini diamond. And that's numbered out of 150. So nice Giancarlo Stanton for the Yankees, numbered out of 150. Chad R on the blue mini diamonds. And the Yankees are going to keep doing well, Chad R, because you're going to get an Aaron Judge on the mini diamond parallel. So going Stanton out of 150 and then Judge on the mini diamond right after that is pretty solid. Cunha Jr. with the Braves. Samuel Basallo rookie card for those Orioles. Basallo, solid rookie. I'm curious how, Zach, how you feel about Basallo, if you're excited. I mean, obviously, we always get excited about our own rookies, but like what you think he can kind of turn into. Stanton for the Yankees again. Josh Naylor. There's a Mariner. So the Mariners show up on the hit list now. Box 2 they're in. Carson Benz, nice rookie card for the Mets. Congrats to Rich H. And I just was talking about the finest timelines, and there we go, Albert Pujols with the Cardinals. So that one's going to go out to Josh G. So I hadn't really seen those, and then boom, now we've seen 2 of them on the finest. Again, Topps Finest did just release not that long ago, so this is not like, these have not been out in the wild for very long. Followed up by Aaron Judge. So Yankees, Chad R doing well. A lot of good cards coming through. Yamamoto with the Dodgers. That's a Chase DeLauder with Cleveland. That's a nice rookie card to get. Michael L. And then the Mets are going to get a solid rookie card right there with Jonah Tong. So Rich H with a nice Jonah Tong rookie card on the Topps Finest. Follow it with, we're going to get 2 of the rares here. Christopher Sanchez rare, and really 2 pitchers that are at the top of the game. Multifaceted. Sorry, this thing keeps jumping in front of me here. Yeah, I've heard that Basallo does a really nice job behind the plate. Like, that was one thing I had seen about him, but that's great. I love that he's a solid rookie for you guys. So Phillies Tim B is going to get that rare, and then we're going to get a rare on the mini diamond for Skubal for Detroit. So we get a Sanchez, and then we get a Skubal following that, both rares. This one's the exclusive mini diamond that we get out of there. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Bryce Harper, Jacob Wilson for the A's. There's a Garrett Cole. That's going to be the uncommon. There's a World's Finest Jackson Churio. That is a refractor, so that'll go to the Brewers spot. That's Joseph R. Get the Venezuela. I've been good, Owen. How have you been? Things going all right? And then an Arrivals Chase Burns for the Reds. So first 2 boxes, the Reds are Rick S, by the way. Just a ton of really fun cards coming out of here. This is if I was suggesting a rip for you, I would definitely suggest Topps Finest. This is already the stack of cards that I've top loaded, partially just because I'm really excited about Topps Finest. So let's bring up our hit counter, which I did fix after screwing that up a little bit. And this is where we're at right now, halfway point. We've got 8 as the total. Padres are in the lead with 3, and then we got 2 for the Nationals, 1 for the Mariners, and 2 for the Twins. So again, you guys can update your picks while I open these last 2 boxes. Again, we're halfway through. We're at 8. I would not, if we hit 20, I'll be impressed. That doesn't mean we won't, but I would think about making a guess that isn't as high as 20. And I don't really know who's going to win it. I mean, the Padres certainly have the lead. There's empty box 3. But I don't know that I can 100% tell you, like, hey, it's going to be the Padres. So you can update those picks, Max. We'll get those taken care of. And again, after we get done with this guy, with this break, we're going to run a couple Leprechaun races, one of which will be for our buyers. There's empty box. You can see right there, number 4. And then one of which will be for our hit counter winners and those of you that have earned a Leprechaun. So feel free to update your picks. Give us the updated picks while I open up these packs. We'll get box 3 opened up here, then we'll get box 4. I'm going to grab a drink of water so my voice doesn't go out, and then we're going to open up these last 2 boxes of the afternoon. So again, update those picks once I get to calling cards on this. That will be the end of the opportunity to update your picks. So I do see we got a couple people still hanging out in the 20s. I mean, it's possible we get there, right? I mean, halfway point at 16, we could see a run on these teams, but we haven't seen a whole lot. Again, Mariners, we only saw 1. With these smaller sets, which there's a Mariner right there. There's a Julio Rodriguez. So there will be at least 1 Mariner. I like to give you guys little tips if I can. Yeah, there's just not that many cards in here, and so there's another Julio Rodriguez. So I can tell you right now, the Mariners are going to get a minimum of 2. So that's right there, and then there's a National right there too. So maybe based on the fact I've already seen 3 cards from the hit counter in 1 box, and that's not any of the inside cards at all, right? And that's not even me looking at all of them. Maybe go a little more than double. So if you're thinking it's going to be less than 16. I'm betting not, but again, I could be wrong on that. You don't have to take my advice. You make the pick that you want to make. All right, so we're opening up box number 4 here. And trying to see if there's any tips I can give you guys, anything that stands out. There's a Padre. I've already seen 4 more, and that's just in those top cards. There's a National. So that's 5 more. Again, and you can, like Jose, you can adjust too. You guys can make your adjustments. I'll take a drink of water here since I'm giving information, insider information, if you will, before we close up the hit counter. There's another National, guys. Whew. And last pack. Open up. We'll put it on top. There's Shohei right on the top of box number 4, so that's not bad at all. All right. Hit counter's up there again. Last chance to update your picks. We did see a number of cards in there, so I think we're going to go more than 16. I don't know how many more, but I do think we're going to go more than 16. So, all right. If you get a prediction in here before Max closes it, then you're good. If not, it'll be closed up here. So I'm going to take that off of there. Move box 4 just back here. Get into box 3. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy the last box here. All right. Corbin Carroll with the D-backs. There's a Kyle Teal rookie card for the White Sox. Bryce Harper with the Phillies. Jacob Wilson with the A's. Those are all commons. And then we got a Cody Bellinger. That's an uncommon. You can see the swoop across there for the Yankees. So nice one there, Chad R. And those will get sleeved and taken care of off screen too, guys. There's nice Chase Burns on the mini diamond. So we'll put Chase Burns on top of Chase Burns on our stack here. So that one's going to the Reds. Rick Giancarlo Stanton. Cole Young, rookie card with Seattle. So that's a Mariner. So we're going to get that Mariner up on the hit counter. Oh, did you just change that? No. All right, now we're good. All right, we got that taken care of. There's a Jack Haggs on the rookie card. That one's going to KC Joseph R. Tariq Skubal with Detroit. And a nice Trey Savage on the arrivals. That is for Toronto. That's Brandon M. And that is a refractor, too. So they're shiny anyways. That one's a refractor. We're going to follow that up with a Nationals. Harry Ford on the arrivals. So that's going to go to Bill Y, and that's going to put the Nationals up into a tie with the Padres for the lead. And then the Mariners are going to come right along and also tie the Padres for the lead because we've got a Julio Rodriguez next. Roki Sasaki with the Dodgers. Fernando Tatis Jr. with the Padres. So we'll add a Padre. Ellie De La Cruz with the Reds. So the Padres go to 4 and are in the lead again. There's a Kevin McGonigal on the uncommon. So nice rookie card for Detroit. Uncommon, that's Joseph R. Oop, there we go. Congrats on that one. There's a Murakami on the Diamond Parallel. So the mini Diamond Parallel, we've got Murakami for the White Sox. So Joseph R. doing well with that. Pete Crow Armstrong, PCA for the Cubs. People have talked about him as a possible MVP candidate. Nice Nolan McLean rookie card for the Mets. That was going to Rich H. Bregman with the Cubs. Pete Alonso with the Orioles. There's another one of our rare cards. There's Jonathan Aranda with the Rays. So that's or not rare, sorry, that's uncommon. And then we got a Julio Rodriguez, so that will go for the Mariners. So the Mariners will go up to 4 and tie the Padres. That's J-Rod with the world's finest. Whoa. There we go. Okay. Mariners tie the Padres. Now we're good. Now we have 13 total on the hit counter. That got all over the place on me. It scrolled a bit. All right. And Seattle, that is Joseph R. Congrats on that. There's Gunnar Henderson with the Orioles. It's got almost, just to show you, there's a little crease in that one. Right out there, which is unfortunate, Zach. Sorry about that. I have no idea why that would be the case, but Juan Soto, Cal Raleigh with the Mariners, then Jackson Chourio with the Brewers. So let's get the Mariners are now up to 5. Nobody's got the Mariners as their pick. This is an auto camp on the blue Diamond Parallel. That's uncommon out of 150. So that's for the Phillies, the uncommon out of 150. Congratulations, Tim B. Really nice rookie card and a parallel on it. And follow that with a diamond of Carlos Correa with Houston. That's Tim B. Tim B just hit both of those diamond parallels. O'Neal Cruz with the Pirates. Connolly Early on the rookie card with the Red Sox. There's Kyle Tucker with the Dodgers. There's Brady House on the rookie card with the Nationals, followed by James Wood with the Nationals. So we're going to get the Nationals up to 5, and they're going to tie the Mariners up. So some of you guys predict them. You're happy with that. There's an Ohtani on the world's finest. That one's going out to William H. with the Dodgers. Congrats. Nice card there. Max Fried with the Yankees. Drew Gilbert with the Giants on a rookie card. San Francisco, that's going to Brandon M. Josh Naylor with the Mariners. So let's add another Mariner. We're already doubled over where we were, guys, from the first 2 boxes, and we're not even through box number 3 yet. I told you I saw quite a few of those guys in there. We'll see what happens. Carson Benj, a nice rookie card with the Mets. Ooh, and then we're going to get a nice one for you with the Orioles, Zach. Get this taken care of real quick. There's the Carson Benj. And then we're going to get a Samuel Basallo, and that is a rare. The Basallo rare card. Congratulations on that for Baltimore. Got to get some more top load. Again, these are thicker top loaders because these are a thicker card. So I didn't pull as many of them out as I should have, especially because I'm top loading a lot of these. Like Joe Adell right there for the Angels. So Angels, that's Jose is going to get the uncommon on the mini diamond parallel. Followed right up with a rookie for the Angels as well, Zach Neto. So a couple cards in there. Jose's been pairing up cards today. There's a Chase DeLauder on the rookie card. Nice one for the Guardians. That's Michael. And then we got a nice Jonah Tong rookie card for the Mets, Rich H. Again, so many of these cards are rookies, nice cards, uncommon, right? They've got a few rares that are around here. Just a cool set to work with. There's Edgar Caro, that's on the uncommon. There's a Gunnar Henderson. That's going to go out to Baltimore. That's going to go out to you, Zach. Gunnar Henderson on the world's finest, and that is a refractor. It's a cool insert. I think I remember somebody referring to him as Sergeant Gunner in breaks early in his when he was a prospect. Francisco Lindor on the team finest. That one's going to the Mets. So congratulations to Rich H on that. All right. Last box. Hit counter's already at 17. Mariners are up by 1. We're going to start right away with the Shohei Ohtani. So there we go for the Dodgers. William H. Murakami. Nice one for the White Sox there. Joseph R. It was Joe Ryan with the Twins. So the Twins are going to get a spot on the hit counter. So they go up to 3 or get a hit up there. Garcia rookie for the Pirates. Ooh, Aaron Judge numbered out of 199 on the parallel with the mini diamonds. So Aaron Judge out of 199. Pretty fantastic there. Congratulations. That one's going to Chad Art with the Yankees. We're going to follow it up with the Phillies with a Bryce Harper uncommon with the diamond parallel. So just nice cards coming out of this all around. That's Tim B with the Phillies. Congratulations. Wyatt Langford with the Rangers. Pete Crow Armstrong with the Cubs. There's a Colby Thomas rookie with the A's. Justin Verlander with the Tigers. There's a Brady House on the arrivals. That's a refractor, so that's going to be another national. They're going to tie up the Mariners. Number 3 of you had the Nationals, so that'll make you happy. They're tying that up. So let's get the Nationals up to 6. And congratulations, Bill. You've come along in this second half. There's Jack Haggs on the team finest rookie card. Again, cool how the team finest did these parallels. That's pretty cool. For Kansas City, Joseph R. And we're going to get a Harry Ford rookie card for the Nationals. So the Nationals are going to jump into a lead over top of the Mariners. And we're at 20 already. Justin Crawford, rookie with the Phillies. Altuve with the Astros. Mason Wynn with the Cardinals. There's a Lou Bob on the rare. So that's for the Mets. Rich H, congrats on that. Then we get the Phillies, Andrew Painter with the rookie card on the diamond parallel. And Phillies are Tim B. Just great cards coming through here. There's a Paul Skeens for Pittsburgh. Again, crazy that a Paul Skeens is like, that's a good card. And there's just so many other cards in here. Byron Buxton with the Twins. So the Twins are going to go up to 4. I don't know that they'll be able to get into the lead, but it does add to the hit counter. There's a Bubba Chandler with the Pirates. At this point in time, we're at 21, by the way. So, Zach, you're going to hope it stays or only goes one more. And then Robert at 22 is going to be in good shape because he's going to be the closest to anybody on there. Jose Ramirez with the Guardians. Perdomo with the uncommon for the D-backs. So congrats going out to Susan. There's a Jonah Tong on the arrivals. Nice one for the Mets. Congratulations, Rich H. Cade Horton with the Cubs. Matt Olson with the Braves. Mike Trout with the Angels. Nick Kurtz with the A's. There's a Garcia rookie again with the Pirates. There's Dylan Cruz for the Nationals. The Nationals are going to get the mini diamond there for Bill, but they're also going to go up on the hit counter and take a pretty solid lead with 8. But then the Padres are going to jump right in with Manny Machado, and that's going to go up again. So there's Manny Machado. So the Padres go to 5, and the hit counter is now at 23. So, Robert, you will end up getting a Leprechaun for your total number pick because you're the closest, and we're past everybody's numbers. Corey Seager with the Rangers. J.J. Weatherholt on the good rookie with St. Louis. I'm hoping Jeff doesn't come in here to see just how many cards I've top-loaded. That's probably a lot of cards. But, again, good cards coming out of here. Drake Baldwin with the Braves. Last year's Rookie of the Year. Junior Caminero with the Rays. It's a solid card right there. There's a Bobby Witt Jr. on the World's Finest. Nice one. That'll go again to KC. Joseph R. Bobby Witt. Sandy Alcantara with the Marlins. Bo Bichette with the Mets. Yordan Alvarez with the Astros. Garrett Crochet with the Red Sox. There's a Trey Savage on the uncommon. Nice rookie card there for Toronto. Brandon M. I'm going to follow it up with an uncommon mini diamond parallel. That's Tariq Skubal. Again, uncommon card for Detroit. Joseph R. Congrats. Rockies are going to get a rookie with Kyle Karros, so that's going Colorado, Tim B. Jackson Merrill with the Padres is going to put the Padres up to 6. I don't know that anybody's going to catch the Nationals here. Okamoto with the Blue Jays. There's a nice Gunnar Henderson on the uncommon for the Orioles, Zach. There you go. Orioles have done all right in this break. Byron Buxton with the Twins on the world's finest, and that is a refractor. So Twins are going to get another one on the hit counter, and Rich H., you're going to get the Byron Buxton. So Twins go to 5, and the Mariners are going to immediately follow and go to 7 because you got J-Rod on the team finest for Seattle. So that one's going out to Joseph R., and that is our last card. So holy cow, we had 8 in 2 boxes from those teams and then got 18 in the next 2 boxes from those teams. So that's crazy. Let's take a look at the hit counter. So we ended up with 26. So Robert H. is going to get one because he had 22 as his prediction, so he was closest. And then we've got the Zach K., Andrew B., and Jose. You guys had the Nationals, so each one of you will get a leprechaun from that. And so we'll make sure Max will get that taken care of. I'm going to recap real quick, and then we're going to run some leprechaun races and say goodbye for the day. So apologies for the technological issues we run into today here. All right, J-Rod on the team's finest, world's finest, Byron Buxton, refractor. Skubal on the diamond, on the uncommon. Trey Savage on the uncommon rookie. Bobby Witt Jr. on the world's finest. J.J. Weatherholt on the rookie. Dylan Cruz on the diamond parallel. Jonah Tong on the arrivals rookie. Bubba Chandler on the rookie. Andrew Painter on the diamonds rookie. Lou Bob on the rare card. Jack Keggs on the team finest rookie. Brady House on the arrivals rookie, and that's a refractor. Bryce Harper on the mini diamonds uncommon. Aaron Judge on the mini diamonds common, but out of 199. Murakami on the rookie. Otani on I guess that's a base. World's finest Gunnar Henderson, that's a refractor. Jonah Tong on the rookie. Chase DeLauder on the rookie. Joe Adell on the uncommon mini diamonds. Basalo on the rare rookie. Benj on the rookie. Otani on the world's finest. Correa on the mini diamonds. Otto Kemp on the rookie out of 150 on the uncommon. J-Rod on the world's finest. Murakami on the mini diamonds rookie. Kevin McGonigal on the uncommon rookie. Harry Ford on the arrivals rookie. Trey Savage on the arrivals refractor rookie. Jack Kaggs on the rookie. Chase Burns on the mini diamond rookie. We keep going. That was actually, somehow I split those perfectly. This was the first 2 boxes. Chase Burns on the arrivals rookie. Jackson Chura on the world's finest refractor. Tariq Skubal on the mini diamonds rare. Christopher Sanchez on the rare. Jonah Tong on the rookie. Chase DeLauder on the rookie. Aaron Judge on the common. The finest timelines with Pujols. Carson Benj on the rookie. Samuel Basalo on the rookie. Aaron Judge on the mini diamonds. Giancarlo Stanton on the blue mini diamonds out of 150. Trey Savage on the rookie. Finest timelines, Kirk Gibson. Connor Griffin rookie. Chase Burns rookie. Mookie Betts on the mini diamonds. Vlad Guerrero on the mini diamonds. Jack Kaggs on the rookie. Jung-Hoo Lee on the world's finest refractor. Zach Neto on the mini diamonds rookie. Carter Jensen on the rare rookie. Shohei on the world's finest. Connor Griffin on the rookie. Chase Burns on the rookie. Murakami on the rookie. Otani. Max Fried on the mini diamonds. Brandon Sproat on the rare out of 75 rookie for the Brewers. Kevin McGonigal on the arrivals rookie. Jack Kaggs on the uncommon rookie. Kyle Teal on the mini diamonds rookie. Bubba Chandler on the rookie. J.J. Weatherholt on the rookie. Vlad Guerrero Jr. on the mini diamonds. Jack Kaggs on the rookie. Otani on the team finest. And Marcelo Meyer out of 150 on the rare. So, fantastic cards. Thanks to everybody for being a part of that. And what we've got left is our giveaways. So here's what we're going to take care of first. We are going to we're going to go a little reverse order. Normally, because you guys have been in here, and if you're still in here and you win, I'm going to let you pick which pack you want me to send to you. But we're going to have 2 packs that are going to be for our hit counter, and 3 packs are going to be for our buyer's giveaway. So I'm just having them in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put them right there. And we're going to take, Max, we're all good on the hit counter, right?
Yeah.
All right. And so if you get first or second, you are going to get one of these packs. All right. If you are in the chat and you get first, you get to pick first and tell me which one of the packs you want, and I can rip it for you if you'd like. Otherwise, we'll ship it to you and go from there. So if you are around in there, that'll be good. We've got 11 people that earn spots. Let me bring up the leprechaun race so you can see it. Again, this is for our hit counter. We'll do our buyer's givey shortly. So there's 2 packs being given away. I'll shuffle it twice, and good luck. Turn up the volume so we can hear our racers going. See what happens here. Looks like Jose is going to come running out of nowhere to take it. It's Jose, and then it's Robert. All right. So, Jose, if you are in the chat still, turn that off. If you are still in the chat, you can tell me what pack you want, 1 through 6. So I'm going to give Jose about 5 seconds here. And if I don't hear from him, then we'll just put a sticky note on one of the packs and we'll go from there. And Robert, I think you're still in there, so you can tell me 1 through 6 because I don't see Jose in there at all. So you can pick which pack you want. All right, nothing coming out of there. I'm just going to go with the top 2. So Jose is going to get a pack. Robert's going to get a pack. And then we're going to run our buyer's giveaway. So let me get to we're going to edit, we're going to clear that out. I'm going to actually take the leprechaun race off of there so you guys don't have to see how the sausage is being made here. And let me get to our team lists. Celebration next. Again, so if you bought a spot, you get a leprechaun. So we're going to have 90 leprechauns running in this one for 3 packs. It'll just be the top 3 packs based on first, second, and third. And then we'll ship those to you with your cards that came out of the breaks. So again, our appreciation for those of you that were involved in the hit counter, get you something free. And then everybody that bought in, we want to appreciate them as well. So, all right, we are set here. I'm going to shuffle it once. Ooh, I should bring it up on the screen so you guys can see it. I shuffled it once already. Shuffle it twice. 3 times a lady. And good luck, everybody. Again, we'll turn our volume up. 3 winners in the buyer's giveaway. We do try not to repeat winners in the buyer's giveaway, so we'll see what happens. If somebody takes like first, second, and third, we will probably divide those up a little bit. So let's see what we got. It looks like Rich H, JWJ, and then Chip J. So Rich H, you're going to get a pack. Congrats. Thanks for buying in. JWJ is going to get a pack. Again, congrats and thanks for buying in. And Chip J is going to get a pack. All right. Let me turn that off of there. Let me get the leprechauns off of there. All right, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you that we're in the chat and that played along in the hit counter. We do appreciate you guys. Makes it more fun when you're here with us. So thank you so much for that. Keep looking out for more Cardlines content. Go to cardlines.com. Find the store where you can order stuff to rip yourself. We'll have some more live sales as we go forward. We'll just kind of keep doing what we're doing. Apologies for some of the technical difficulties and then my mistake on the hit counter, but we got it fixed. and we're going to move forward. So thanks so much, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday, great rest of your week as well, and take care. Bye bye, everybody.